Hello, welcome everyone to the what the fuck is
I don't know what we're calling this.
what a Solaris Foodercast, gently offered by Pioneer Association.
No, we're
Remember
not
to use
sponsored by
WTR10. Remember to
We're-
use WTR10 at checkout for your GoPro plushie.
What is bro saying? It's live. I'm gonna have to tweet it out as well. It's live. It's live. It's live.
OMG. You know, just like doing TGR dailies.
What the heck? Okay, wait.
Wait,
Well,
what
I
the-
thought everyone's.
the hell? Oh, yeah, okay, the special. There we go. Oh, wait, what the fuck?
Can we get a stream
It's there.
here so I don't...
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got a stream here.
Yeah, because if I try to load YouTube
Yeah.
as well, it's gonna just fucking
Yeah,
blow
I'm
up.
just gonna stream OBS then. 2 years.
Sure.
SD shit.
Go.
Ooh, wow, wow.
Oh no.
Right.
Oh, no.
Where
I
are
need
we?
to do the
Efficiency
thing.
above all.
There we go.
I'll say what we don't really have any intros. We should just start talking shit like usual.
Damn, you didn't think of an intro?
I thought it would be cringe if we had an intro.
Wow.
Oh, piss off.
So we are going with pathetic Riz after all. Okay, got it.
What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, there is. See that? Yeah.
Pathetic
yeah.
Riz. Oh, sure, fine.
It's like it's like kind of like the wet dog Riz, but it's a little bit worse.
What the? Do I even want to know what wet dog Riz is? Fuck.
Like pick up a wet dog. It's just it's sad. It's there. It's like
it's just-
under the rain.
dog.
What does that
But
mean?
what reason? Why exactly reason?
Exactly. That is the point.
Okay. So how do we lead into our first topic, honestly? Because the
I mean,
boring way method would be just to start with it, but I don't know.
let's start with the actual good questions, right? Like
Yeah,
you
we
know,
start with the actual good.
what does
question.
everyone think about Lupa's tail?
Oh my god. What do you think of Lupa?
Shouldn't be brown, in my opinion.
What does
like-
that mean?
To be
Yeah,
fair,
it's like,
I kind of get it
Yeah.
because like the brown
it's
clashes
like-
a little bit.
yeah.
The
It's like-
brown? She has
I don't know.
brown?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
her
tail. tail?
My tail is brown.
Oh, what's
yeah,
wrong?
it goes on
I shall
fire,
have
but
no
the
one
base is brown.
I shall have no one tarnishing.
It could have been more
Victory's
reddish.
I
I mean, it burns red,
I
so
guess.
it's cool when she has her photo up, but like beyond that,
yeah.
Could be slightly more reddish, you know.
I think it looks fine. If it
yeah.
It does look fine. It's not
Yeah.
like it looks bad. And then it's animated, and it's animated nicely. Everything about Lupa is animated really nicely.
yeah, even her ass, okay.
That was not what I meant.
Yes, that's what everyone meant. No one is looking at her ass. I mean looking at her tail. Fuck.
Efficiency above all.
Ending it all.
I was thinking about the pouting.
1080p.
I was thinking about the piping. I'm innocent.
Sure.
But speaking of the pouting,
Uh-huh.
what are your thoughts on the fucking quest?
Okay, we're leading into that already. Okay. So what? Okay, so 2.4. I think this is probably like Wuthering Waves' first attempt at actual storytelling. That's beyond shonen. I'm gonna be so real with you.
You think?
Yeah, because if you compare 2.0 to 2.1, 2.2 and 2.3, the storyline itself it's well executed, but it's very simple, isn't it? Like you can understand what happened. It's very
It's a
like
tournament arc.
okay, but
Very shonen.
okay, but yeah, that's disregarding everything that Cristoforo is. Wait, am I muted?
True.
No, I'm not. Okay. But fuck. What? Discarding everything.
Ignoring.
Ignoring.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the word. Ignoring everything that Cristoforo has been doing, like, because that guy is not right in the head.
Bro, wait.
Perfect wind to glide.
Does the Ian version really say Cristoforo?
Yes.
I
Ian
thought
uses
you were
Christoph.
memeing.
What? What? How were you pronouncing his name?
Cristoforo.
It's Cristoforo.
It's not Cristoforo. No, it's not Cristoforo.
That's
it's
how he
Cristoforo.
pronounces his name. Wait, look at
You
him.
also need to roll the R's. It's like
Look, wait. I need to find.
Cristoforo.
I need to find the guy's name.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
God.
technically it's Cristoforo. Yeah,
What?
but yeah. Thanks,
Pardon
Ian.
my intrusion. Allow me
But,
to
like in
introduce
Italian, like
myself.
basically it's
I am
everything unless it's
Cristoforo,
specified is
modest
always
playwright,
accented on the
visiting
second to
with
last vowel.
Yeah, he pronounces his
Cristoforo.
own name as Cristoforo.
Easy. Cristoforo.
Yeah, sure.
It's a very easy name.
It's Cristoforo. Okay, but
damn.
like,
Oh my
I
God.
still believe that this is probably like Wuthering Waves' strongest attempt at actual, like a more complicated storyline than.
It's interesting. Like there is all
There's
of
a-
Rinashita has had mysteries.
There is a
like,
real
all
mystery
over.
here. It's not like 1.3 where we're just decoding fancy words.
We don't talk about 1.3. 1.3.
We're talking about 1.3.
1.3. It's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, it's
okay.
yeah. Yeah,
I have. Wait, what were we saying yesterday, Alfie, about 1.3? Like,
was it after I passed out?
yeah.
we,
Okay.
I think it
we
was
talked for
after
like
it was-
3 more hours, maybe
3 more
four
hours?
Yeah, we kind of
Yeah.
went off.
Might
Yeah,
as well
my
have
ass-
started a second podcast.
My ass would
I
never.
kind of talked
recorded
with, yeah.
All right, she'll tell me what
Nah,
you.
nah,
Okay,
I
you know,
don't think-
you know.
I
Let's
don't
do
think
it.
we
Let's do it. What were your problems with 1.3?
No. Let's talk about 2.4 right now.
We can
okay,
use it
man?
to.
It's
We
more
can
important.
use. We can use it to glaze 2.4.
Exactly. Let's glaze 2.4 first. Then
Okay.
we can do like the shit sandwich. We talk about something nice, then
All
something
right,
shit,
that-
and then something nice again.
Let's glaze 2.4 then. This system where Phrolova gives us the book. This is probably like my favorite part of it. Like this probably one.
I like
See,
it.
yeah, it's
Go
like
ahead,
it's a
yeah.
cool idea, but it can also be executed like shit. To be honest, because like even now we got this book and we are still not clear about
Honestly, I
the
think
purpose
this.
behind it.
That's probably because like all of 1.3 is just Rover going, "What the hell is happening in this city?"
Maybe, but like we have, do we have 3 different timelines or?
Oh yeah,
Are
that was
they
never
even
actually.
timelines?
That was never.
Yeah,
properly
it's never like
established.
it's probably a plot point that will be.
Yeah.
I hope
Now
I
in the
hope so
second
that it will be explored. Yeah, but like still, it's like.
You think you should?
It can-
They should have told us more in part one.
I feel like they needed to make it better because if we have like what's the number 1, 2, 3, 5 events only on the whole
Oh, yeah.
storyline on the
6 if you
fiction
count.
part.
Fix if you count.
I mean, yeah, but
yes,
that one we know, like it's.
Oh, that's
true.
real. We know that's real. That
Quote-unquote.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like they could have made better job if they wanted to make a timeline of events. For
Oh
example.
yeah. Maybe the obscure. Maybe.
Carry word.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well.
Still, idea is good. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like they can execute on it. They can do pretty cool shit. Like for example, I'm still kind of think that it's not a time loop, but some kind of time manipulation going on. So
Because
we can I don't know. We can watch some I don't know cutscene and they were like, oh that's cool. Then we check the book and actually that shit happened like before everything, before
Yeah.
we even came to Septimot, and you're like, what the fuck, what's going on? What? The...
yeah, I guess that part is a lot confusing, but yeah, that's hoping that part 2 doesn't fumble
Well,
the
the whole
bag.
thing is confusing. Like it's like reading Yumineka because you have like 2 parts to Yumineka. First one is literally called questions, and the other part is called answers. It's like the way it's written. So it's
Okay,
kind of similar. Part 1 is questions. Part 2 is answers. If it will be that.
this is the part where I say I've never read Umineko before.
Thank God.
Oh god. Well, I mean, it's fine. You'll do it at some point, I'm sure.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
You'll
Yeah.
do
Sure.
it at some point.
Okay, let's
It's
go.
worth it.
Let's go in order.
You can read Higurashi too. Like, if you
I'm
want.
not
It's
reading
the same thing.
Higurashi. Fuck you.
Oh, what do you
It's shorter.
mean?
Oh, Higurashi. When they cry, right now.
Minecraft is like
Yeah, Higurashi
the
only
the longest visual novel, I think. It's released. I don't think there's a long one. But yeah, like I feel like they set up a lot of stuff pretty well with part one.
Yeah.
Problem is like they only have so much story they can show in a patch. Even if we had 2.3, which we
Yeah.
are not talking about it. Like,
Yeah, sure.
maybe later, but whatever. They had extra time to make story like they usually do because we always had one story patch,
One
filler
mid,
patch.
one peak, one mid, one peak, one mid.
Yeah, but still, like part two, I expect it to be like 2 hours, maybe. In good faith, let's say it's going to be 2 hours. They
If I-
can't really do much in 2 hours, like to be
That is
honest.
true.
So,
Yeah, they can't
yeah, so
resolve
I think
everything.
so I think it's like part two is going to be like the continuation of the setup,
Oh yeah.
not exactly the ending.
It's not
Yeah,
the
so, like,
conclusion.
it's
They
going
can-
to be.
Yeah, especially
Unless
because
they can resolve like loop as 3 days.
yeah, I think
like,
at the
that's
very
what they can
least,
do at
like
best.
I'm gonna be cheating a little bit, but if you check the promotion material for 2.4 in the website, you can see a cutscene of Cardathea, Lupa, and what's her name, Abby, at the bottom. So I think at the very least we'll be resolving the thing with Cristoforo. Because next
But
part,
it's like only immediate problems. Like we maybe resolve that we have them, you know, both Lupa and Cartathea in one timeline, for example.
oh yeah,
But like
I mean,
it's not exactly a problem solver at this point because like
Yeah.
we also saw in the what's it called? Not TCG, whatever Summerfest, Summer Game
Oh,
Fest.
Summer Games
So the cutscene, yeah, like
Nope.
3 overseers of Praxidus just dipping
Just showed
out,
up,
they're
yeah.
gone.
Phrolova
That's why-
was bowing to someone, then Cristoforo just shows up in Scar's portal, like,
Yep.
Yes, I think at
Scar is
2.4, at the very least, we'll be getting a conclusion to Lupa's arc. I need to mute this website. Because if we check the...
I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be like a full conclusion, but
Oh,
probably.
it won't be a full conclusion because we're getting Frolova's patch next patch. Frolova
No,
show...
I mean, what I mean is like, I don't know if it's gonna be like, for example, like Carlotta, where we went,
we went
we
to...
kinda, you know, it's like Carlotta's there.
Oh yeah,
She's in Dragona, she's doing shit.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's gonna be something like that. Lupa, kind of, for how she's set up, needs to be like a key figure. In,
Lupa,
in
yeah.
the whole of Septimon's arc.
Yeah.
And they can't like resolve all of the Septimon stuff in one part. They can't do it all in part two. What they can do probably is like the 3 days stuff.
Oh yeah,
But
at the very least we'll be getting that cleared out like in like
yeah,
a few
exactly.
weeks. Like in what? How many days until part 2?
It's like a week, I think.
Let me
It's
check.
July-
Not this
July
week, but
1st.
the next one.
It'll be in 10
Yeah,
days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Wait, hold on. Keep an eye on chat.
Oh my god, that's piss loud.
Yeah, like 10 days only, and we have another 2 hour. I presume 2 hour story. It's like it's peak.
Yeah, it should be around that.
I really like that they started to implement this time gated thing because they started for PGR. It was Kowloon was just a chapter. It started at Fake Ascension, if
Yeah,
memory serves me right.
no, I think Kowloon started. Let me check the PGR
Kowloon
thing
is-
actually.
it's earlier because Kowloon should be chapter
Let me just go to Grey Ravens.
11.
11, yeah.
But like 10 is it kind of starts on the Niter.
I think
if I recall
PGR
correctly.
does like 3, like they
So
usually
10,
extend their arcs
11.
into 3 chapters. I think that's how it feels to me anyway. Let me check.
Kind of. So Augusta and Yuno yet to be, yeah, definitely Augusta and Yuno will
Yeah.
be more prominent figures, like going ahead in the actual issue with Septimon. Hold on a second.
Okay, go for it. We'll just continue talking then. 'Cause I think at the very least we'll see what the hell is happening with.
My cat wanted to go out.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
But yeah, definitely they are gonna be important for the second part of what happens in Septimont. Because like again, Augusta is like the ruler right now. Yuna is like the main priestess, and we saw all that stuff with the corruption and everything. Like things I think are gonna get a lot worse before they get better in Septimont. Like we might be able to save Lupa right now, and then but things like you probably get a turn for the wars. Sorry, go ahead.
There's also this thing called high tide that Septimont always, for some reason, gets ready for.
It's like, the high tide seems to be something that happens like super frequently, and the glossary isn't updated yet. Fuck me. Okay, what is in game? What is the high tide like described as? Because I think there was a prompt for it, right?
They prep for it and they also, I think, they hunt during it. Like, I think it's probably a tacit Discord related thing, like the outbreak, for example.
Outbreak or something.
I guess it's a semi-regular TD outbreak. Yeah. Because
it's like a periodic thing, like it happens often.
Because let's be real, for all the bad that the Order does, they're still doing their job and keeping the TDs away from all the populated areas. Like if you think about it, a lot of the more dangerous and more traditional TDs are all like contained in Teslaeophels. At Pernitton's end, I mean, and Teslaeophels is like more Phassalia's area, so like for all the shit that we give them, they're doing their job at protecting Reguna.
No, yeah, absolutely.
And then we go to Septimont and everything, and then we go to Septimont and everywhere it's Hell Zone. Yeah.
Technically, the Order right now, and like the reason why not everyone is just going, let's just say the truth and like fuck everything over, is because like they are kind of a necessary evil. It looks like right now.
Yeah.
Because they're not like evil. They are more, broadly speaking, misguided. Federico is probably actually just fucking evil.
Federico's definitely evil. You heard what that motherfucker said during the end of Chacona's arc? Fear is but one way to maintain stability. What the hell what do you mean by that, my guy?
Yeah, that's like, terror theory. Like,
that guy's
how to maintain political power 1-1.
Even Christopher was like, man, that's the first time I've heard someone say that unironically.
And that's really and that's like one thing I like is like that is where Christopher talks the first time about like Phrolova having taken his script.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm pretty sure like Hecate or Hecate, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, and he's what like, do you hope to achieve with that?
He's like, what the hell what are you doing, Phrolova? He's like, and then
what do you even think you can do with that?
And then then dispatch we find out that Phrolova has talked to Roper privately in their dreams, like, and she even says that this is the place where no one will be able to interrupt us, even if they wanted to. So I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Because Phrolova in the dream just said, okay, I'm gonna give you the answer key, but it's murder. So it's like, Rover, what are you going to do now?
The thing I find interesting about go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to say just Phrolova mentioned the script actually in 2.0 during the talk about when Christopher was fucking immortality, glazing immortality, whatever he was doing. Phrolova actually says that she... Yeah, you can just...
it's in part 3, right? And at the end. Yeah, here.
Yeah, at the end, here. She says she wants to give his script a little nudge, she says. And when he presses, like, what the fuck, dude, I had the thing going on. She's like, I won't change anything, but like... you're...
Well, she's lying through her teeth.
I passed it.
No, she's
you passed it.
Oh, where is it? Oh, okay. The possibility of
like
start from the top. Phrolova, you find an act in noting petty, pointless little chores. There's no rule against an actor making good. There's an actor. There's no rule against an actor making good use of intermission. Besides, I haven't disrupted your arrangement, have I? The one from a faraway land who discerns the truth dares to raise their story against the divine. In response, the slumbering gods break free from their shackles, revealing their truth. That's probably 2.2, I think.
2.2, yeah.
Yeah. The possibility of the second resonance awakening is now a certainty. We just need to see if this special resonator truly exists. It does. That's Cartessia. Was the best? That's both of them, or both. Christopher, if you don't spoil the next act, I might have to give your crafted, you give your carefully crafted plot a little nudge. Speaking of which, Rover shines brighter than anyone else in your play. Do you find them interesting as well? And then Christopher is like, how dare you? Phrolova, it seems that we walk different paths. I don't share your fondness for that kind of puppet theater. And then he's like, I merely place the characters on their stage and act out their plays, driven by their own volition. I assume this likely hasn't changed in 2.4, judging from how offhand he is about everything.
I don't know, I
feel
think
like
on one side is full of shit there. Because
well,
like,
yeah, kind of.
Because the way he's setting up
the stage,
Septimon,
Yeah.
the way he's setting up Septimon is kind of like leading the actors into one specific direction. Then it's like, you like,
I mean, that's the job of
gaslighting 101. I mean,
that's the job of the director, isn't it?
you chose that. You chose that.
I didn't do shit. That's your fault.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
like I
just
stop
like
everything.
He just throws a fucking meteor at you, and he's like, "Well, you can do whatever you want." But here's a meteor coming for you, and you're fucking dead in like 3 minutes. But you can do whatever you want,
unless you attack the meteor. Oh.
or like it gives you a loaded gun with a hair trigger, and it's like you do what you want. You're the one pulling the trigger.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but we're talking about the guy who literally said, who's giving them the gun.
Exactly. Like I don't know. He is. I think I was talking about this yesterday with Afi. I think Cristoforo like kind of has a sadistic side about this.
Oh, he's definitely sadistic.
100%.
He enjoys seeing.
You see
people,
that
like,
face that he
making
made at
those
the end of
choices.
2.3 at Chacona, at the end of Chacona's quest.
Went
Holy
to
shit.
Chacona. But even at the end in 2.4, it's like
2.3.
yeah, this is wonderful. No, yeah, but in both cases, like
Oh
at
yeah,
the end,
true. He's like,
this is wonderful. Oh, like you're trying to
let's find out what he said.
save everyone, but it's the Septimontians that basically kill themselves.
Oh yeah, the architects of this tragedy were the Septimonians themselves, a collective murder so entertainingly woven, with blood on every hand who's left to point a finger. And then he's like, yeah, he says he can't take all the credit, and I guess he's right, but
kind of.
I mean,
He masqueraded the whole thing, and then just he looks at people how they act, because again, there's a possibility of 3 different timelines at play. So like he has 3 plays at the same time or not same time, it doesn't matter. He has 3 plays, and they so like one is just everyone dead. Lupa gets
everyone's
consumed.
dead, and the journey in paradise happens. Yeah,
she's full by the tide. Second one, everyone dead but Lupa and Cartessia.
Yeah, I think this
is also like extremely bad. Yeah.
I think at the end, I don't think Lupa is dead yet, because Mia at the end of her cutscene.
No, I don't think.
Shows up at the end, right? As a
The thing that I'm wondering about these 3 timelines, right?
Uh-huh.
Because they don't make too much sense as they are right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because they don't really make too much sense. Because on one side, this could be parallel. Like my original idea is like these 3 timelines are real and not real. Kind of like Steins Gate. They all these like divergence at the nodes. They are real, but they are potential, right?
Yeah,
they haven't actualized yet, but they can do it. But at the same time, like Christopher says, he doesn't really he's not really looking for one specific end. But the Doomsday end, according to Phrolova, is the one that Mia wants.
Yeah. Let me check. Gallery.
Because she says something like that is the end that she
Yeah.
cherishes the most, or something like that.
I don't like that.
But-
doesn't sound very right, actually. Give me a second.
Go ahead. It's something along those lines, like that's the one she cares the most about, or something like that. And I mean, I can't see anyone else for the she other than Mia.
Let's find it. Where is it?
No, it's like
it's a bit lower.
It's in the dream.
I know it's in the dream.
Like one of the first things.
The card to see.
Go to Leonidas as well, get some less. Get
Press
some
it
rest.
or whatever.
Tired, love it. Okay, I hear this.
It's like at the end.
You're not discarding. Sometimes you see me. Blah, blah, blah. I'll give you
All
this
glory
place so
will
you
be
can.
consumed. All glory will be the next.
Oh
line.
yeah. All glory shall be consumed, and the pride of heroes will dissolve within a blackened maelstrom. Such is the finale she holds most dear. This is a short story, only lasting 3 days. When this final match concludes, so will the story. I think this actually it does line up with what Cristoforo said, where he just puts the actors on the board and he lets them do whatever.
Yeah, I mean he's kind of partisan. He's doing Mia's bidding in this case.
Yeah. Okay.
But the thing is, right?
Yep.
What is, because the thing that baffles me and the reason why I'm struggling with this so much is what is Cristoforo's win condition? Because like he probably wants the Doomsday End. So what's the win condition?
Let's see.
Because that is the part that I am actually struggling with. It doesn't seem to be a win condition because these three timelines, these three parallel, at least seemingly parallel, right? Because like we can sort of interact, and at the end we do kind of interact when Rover is in the Bloody Aegon. But they don't seem completely aligned because Cartathea is not in the Bloody Aegon. We kind of see her swords.
Yeah.
And we kind of see Lupa overlapping with Mia. Even though I didn't notice it at first, I'm not gonna lie. Like I've noticed it because the dialogue that happens after.
You didn't? Were you looking away?
No, I was just looking at I was tunnel visioning. I didn't see Lupa flickering over.
Okay.
But like that overlapping part, it's kind of shot as if it's happening at the same time.
Oh yeah.
With the fight with Arsinosa.
The resonance,
and Rover in the Bloody Aegon. But I'm not so sure it does actually happen at the same time.
Yeah, because by the time we arrive at Septimon for the first time, we already see Cartathea fighting Arsinosa, so that definitely already happened.
That is really weird because also we see whatchamacallit, Cartathea's frequency on Lupa's Bracer.
Oh yeah.
But when we see that, like we see Cartathea actively putting that frequency there.
Yeah.
Probably she kind of picked up on what's going on, right?
Yeah.
But we see that a lot after.
Yeah.
When we actually perceive it on Lupa. So either that is when it's actually lined up. So that maybe is the point that we can quote unquote like line up the timelines.
Yeah.
Because it technically, right, unless there are even more weird time shenanigans, it shouldn't be possible that we perceive Earth
frequency because in the story Cartathea puts the frequency on the end of day 2 or start of day 3, right? And that's when we see her put the frequency on her hand.
It's unspecified. Lupa just says it's been a few days, so we don't know.
But it's definitely not day 1, right? Because
definitely not day 1.
It's definitely not day 1, yeah. So it's like how does this work? Yeah.
And even then, it's been a few days. How long have we been in Septimont?
I think our rover specifically has been in. We're currently at the end of day 3, right? Because day 1 we enter Septimont and then we go to bed. And then we wake up. That's day 2. We do our semifinals. We go to bed. That's day 3. And then day 3 starts. We do all that resonance shit, and then that's probably we're currently at the middle of day 3, I think. At least at the afternoon. So technically day 3 has not ended yet.
And the question is, how long before did Cartathea arrive in Septimont? Because then again,
it doesn't
maybe
really,
time is going faster in Cartathea's timeline.
We can't really tell.
She
Like,
did mention,
yeah,
she did mention that the time just got rewinded for some reason. Like it's like at 16.
oh yeah, no,
happened.
yeah, because she said that Septimont, all of Septimont's infrastructure was reversed to 20 years ago.
If I recall correctly, she said that it's mixed because she said that some of the documents are reverted to 20 years.
Let me find it.
Which is even weirder, like even more fucked up because not like it's overlapping, right?
Yeah. Oh, here it is.
So in a way, the way I'm seeing these three timelines, right, is like the Doomsday timeline. Lupa has been basically put in Mia's place, and she goes Doomsday. In the second one, it's kind of like overlapping, so there is some past, some present, and and like Cartathea and Lupa are there because I don't know, because it's been a few days. Maybe the final already happened because like the tidal blight is following Lupa in the second timeline.
Yeah, because
so that I'm also wondering.
I'm reading this again, and it seems like it makes it. The tidal blight is spreading faster. I'm afraid it's okay. Don't let it break you. One thing is certain: this anomaly stems from a specific power. Some facilities and records has been rewound nearly 2 decades back. And what's her name? Lupa initially said that no matter what she does, she can't leave the city, right? And if Lupa is holding Mia's frequency, like that's an entire different theory, I guess. That means wherever she's subconsciously unable to leave. She's like walking in circles, I guess.
Yeah, that's basically what they've been doing for these days. As far as I understand, they're trying to, get rid of the tidal blight, but like they're kind of stuck.
Yeah, it's a tricky spot right now for everyone involved.
And meanwhile,
like
what's even happening with
the book?
Go ahead. Sorry.
The book is showing the 3 final events in the same line.
Oh yeah,
and it's this thing that's throwing off because I don't feel like they are happening at the same time. Like
no, me neither.
We can
I agree with you.
Yeah. Like,
it also
that's
doesn't.
Problem.
It likely probably doesn't help that we haven't seen anything of. We haven't seen like Doomsday being shown anywhere yet.
Yeah, except there. It's
it's just some events, and they are not necessarily just happen at the times that it's shown. So like, what's can you show again the timeline?
Here, this one.
So like with the first thing that happens is actually Rova fighting Lupa.
We find Lupa for the first time,
defending, yeah. Like that already had a frequency of
Cartathea from day 2, from the end of day 2 or day 3.
Yeah, and she should be like day 2. So like it doesn't align for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think the only one, because like it looks like 3 days, right? Go back a second. Like there are 3 nodes, if you will.
Yeah,
right?
1,
so technically,
2, 3.
1, day 2, day 3.
Yeah.
But I think that is only within the span of Rover's timeline right now. Because I do think the other timelines either are misaligned or are actually proceeding just faster.
They can also be linear. So like if you look again, first timeline Doomsday ended, and then Doomsday.
Oh, and we're going like this.
Second. Yeah,
this, and then we do this, and we go here. So currently Cartathea is like in a pause state, I guess, because no one is reading her script at all.
Back for some reason. Yeah.
That probably like that likely also aligns with what where is it? Gallery. Wuthering said that Septimont is in a deadlock right now.
Yeah, it's like my point why I'm saying that is that for 3 timelines to exist, because we know exactly for sure that Septimont is cut off from reality, because the moment we arrive there, Abby is just severed for some reason.
Yeah, Abby's like
just doesn't exist.
Yeah, no, it's like completely
Yeah, this
disconnected.
point.
But I think that is because like
Disconnected, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that might be because the entirety of Septimont might be inside sonorosphere right now.
Yeah. That's probably like
Yeah.
the
Like
most.
kind of like
Like-
Nimbus Sanctum.
Oh yeah, a half. It's a half sonorosphere, right, or something.
What
Like,
happened
yeah,
to
problem
so
I
I
have
can
with
buy
the
if
sonoro-
that's
what happened to the first scene after
Sorry.
reading the introduction where Mia turning to loop
Yeah.
and then ready? Oh, the whatchamacallit, the pod scene.
Oh yeah.
The
So the
incubator,
problem I have with it
incubator
in
stuff.
being in a Sonoro is that
Mm-hmm.
Abby has been active in a Sonoro before.
I think
Like-
Tracona's Avenolium is a sonoro.
Yep,
And she's
Avenolium's a
and they're
Sonoro,
active there as
and-
well.
And the ending of 1.2 in the Moon Chase Festival happens in a Sonoro too, and Abby's
Oh, yeah.
definitely chattering away there.
Oh yeah. Oh right. Forgot.
it's definitely made by Christopher or whatever associate he has. So like, they can just keep Abby out. I'm pretty sure because it's incredible. It basically should be impossible to cut off Abby from Rover at
yeah.
all because they're
one frequency.
That's why I'm thinking. That's why I lean into the like every single timeline is real and not real at the same
Yeah.
time. Mostly because of the Abby missing right now. But like going back to the first scene, the one in the incubator. I'm not sure because like we see the Dark Tide come out of there.
Yeah, we see the Dark Tide leak, and then we see Mia, and then she turns into Lupa.
But at the same time, like that's where Carthia was looking for something. Like
Yeah.
the way it's set up, it makes it look like at first, right? It
Yeah.
made it look like she was looking for Leviathan.
Yeah.
And
She
just
says
like,
the smell.
we are hiding
This is
in the
the smell.
incubator, aren't we?
Yeah, I also smell the scent of seawater. That's where you are, isn't
yeah.
it?
So like part of me thinks that's actually the first scene, but at the same time, it's like she would fucking recognize Lupa.
Yeah,
would definitely
but she just
recognize.
looks at it like, huh, that. She's looking at it as if she's looking at it for the first time. She's not shocked to see Lupa. That means
So the machine, I'm not sure about what the incubator actually is. It might be, and my first thought was that is that Imperator's pod? Could it be?
well, let's try to look at it. Let me do the very risky thing and open my browser.
I feel like the whole debacle with it's a sonorosphere or not sonorosphere has to deal with that whatever happens in Septimont not only connected to Fraxidus, which is like, okay, it's obvious as fuck. The problem is also that it should be connected to Threnodian, to the Leviathan.
Mhm.
So whatever
do
happens
wanna-
in Septimont directly has powers of Leviathan in it, cooking, for some reason.
Yeah. I do want to mention though that in the teaser we got for 2.4, Abby explicitly talks about being unconscious for how long. So I'm wondering
Oh yeah.
how much is that actually going to come into
Oh,
play
that
here?
maybe it's actually instead of severed is unconscious. I don't know. But because
Yeah.
like the thing is, right? The thing about it being Sonoro, non-Sonoro, and everything. This, whatever is going on, it should affect everything outside of Septimont as well.
Yeah, because I don't. Yeah, this is why I'm not totally on board with the theory that Septimont is like in hell or something, because Septimont, as some NPCs has mentioned in Raguna, is the trade center for Tacitite, right? So if suddenly the Order's Tacitite supply got cut off for like 3 days, people would notice. Like because even if something like gets halted for like half a day, that goes into like operations. So Septimont can't be in hell right now.
Septimont can't be completely like severed from reality, but what could be is here is the problem, like when you get into time shenanigans, right? Time
Timeline.
paradoxes and time shenanigans.
Yeah.
Technically, at the eyes of everyone that say Cristoforo doesn't want to let in, Septimont could be looking normal. but what's happening is like it's a smoke and mirrors kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Where the reality is that Septimont is actually like outside, if you will, of time. That sounds weirder.
Yeah.
And what's going on is that he's trying to bring this fiction into reality.
Yeah.
Because like again, it uses fiction in that book. So
Yeah.
everything that is going on is technically fiction, at least as far as we know. But he probably wants to make it real. Like I can't see any other option other than wanting it to make it real. So, like, I don't know. That is the complicated. Like the easy part is yes, there is some timeline things going on, and everyone is separated, and they're all kind of running in parallel, somewhat. And that part is easy, like right together. But what Christopher actually does, that is the hard part.
Yeah. Well, there's too many questions and fucking not enough answers.
Because I tried looking through Chacona's quest to actually get an idea of maybe
what he does, yeah.
What he's actually doing, right?
Yeah, what his powers are.
But in Chacona's quest, it seems to only have to do with perception, but it can't only be perception.
Yeah, because he does put Chacona in, like, I don't know, like, Chacona herself says that she's just overreacting, but knowing what he's doing right now, I don't think it's as simple as that. It's like, so he definitely put
real.
Yeah, he definitely put Chacona in, like, some kind of illusion, but there's no way that because Chacona, like, dreamt up, like, a whole set of people. And if that many people showed up out of nowhere, the bystanders would notice. It's like at the end of the day, people are going home. People would definitely see like a whole entire group of people suddenly show up, especially if it's a pilgrimage.
We'll see the Threnodian Septimont or stories. I think personally, like, the Threnodian is not active right now. But that I think might be the actual Christopher win condition. Like they want.
Yeah, he wants the Threnodian in Septimont, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. And they want to use Lupa to get the Threnodian back somehow, probably through connection with Mia, because Mia heard the voices. So
yeah, because for a split second, for a while, Lupa got the frequencies of what's her name, Mia, which through her design has definitely already fallen to the Dark Tide, and the Dark Tide is Leviathan's power. So Leviathan is definitely gonna. The win condition for Cristoforo is getting Leviathan active again in Nisita.
And like my thought is like,
I feel like I don't know. I personally disagree because I feel like Fraxidus, they are not an organization that just generally fucking revives Threnodians or stuff. It's not their goal. It's not their, like, they can use Threnodians for the shit they want. Like case in point, Phrolova did exactly that.
Yeah, in Jinjo.
She basically in Jinjo, she basically revived Orthrax. She made ripples across the world, but it was mostly because she wanted to force Jinshi to go through Second Resonance Awakening. That's
the end goal. Yeah, she's not doing it for shits and giggles.
And she used Orthrax just to throw her off like that. So I'm pretty sure that will be the case for Septimont. Like in my mind, Leviathan is just dead. It's like it's dead. You can revive it, of course. There is a possibility to revive it. You just need special, I don't know, resonators of Fraxidus to do that. Like you can do this, but it's dead. It's dead. It's gone. You can do whatever, but there's still lingering stuff around that Fraxidus will be using to accomplish whatever the fuck they want to accomplish, like maybe bring Dark Tide again, or like study Dark Tide properly. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
whatever they want.
I think Phrolova is definitely wants to is definitely studying Dark Tide. She's still doing it, because if you check her notes in the what's it called.
Hold on a sec. We do see
her notes.
We do see Leviathan in the teaser, the 2D one. We see it at the end when Cristoforo like leaps into the sea. We see the shadow of the
shadow of Leviathan.
But right now, at
And-
least in the present, Leviathan should be just that.
Yeah, Leviathan should be like completely disabled
we-
right now.
By killing Fleur de Lis, basically what we did is like leave Leviathan without a body, and my guy can't live without one.
Yeah.
He
even
can
even
leave
over
one.
even Overtrax needs an entire Gundam just to function properly.
Yeah, exactly.
That thing's still alive, by the way.
There's also a question. Yeah, there's a question: can Phrolova control Joya or Threnodian?
I
with
doubt it
Steam manipulation?
because based
Yeah,
on
so, like,
this. Oh, it's back up. What the hell?
Yeah,
Oh.
every time you like reopen the game, she's back.
Oh dang, that's nice. Good. Yeah, because based on this note, this seems to be very recent because she's returning to space after so many years. I was struck by two things. The first, however faintly, the father and daughter still cling to fragments of their sanity. Like she's definitely experimenting. Like what? I think for her forte to work, which she describes as orchestration, she needs a frequency to edit to modulate. I guess that's the in-game term, and a medium true to do it true.
Yeah, in a way, her Forte like kind of reminds me of the idea, that Rover is the modulator.
Yeah.
And it kind of seems to go along those lines. I wonder if Rover could do
feel
the
like-
same
yeah.
thing.
And
if
Rover
they wanted
used
I
to
feel
be
like
able
Rover
to.
just
do
can- My idea that Rover can just directly modulate whatever they want to do modulate. It's their whole thing. They also can absorb. Their photo is called the Vessel of Sound, so I'm pretty sure they can just absorb, modulate whatever the fuck they want. So
Yeah.
they have like perfect
Yeah.
control. I feel like for Frolova, since photos are like basically your mental disorder, but it's weaponized.
Weaponized mental
I feel like,
illness.
since she's so twisted on the music, she can modulate the frequencies or whatever she wants, but she has to do it through music, like notes or whatever. So like the medium, you talked about the medium. I'm pretty sure the medium is just music itself. She composes. She did say to the daughter, "You will become." A piece of music composed by the dark tide. So like
Yeah. Let me find
That's
this right.
comedian.
You can keep talking.
I wonder though,
Yeah.
how old was that? That event?
she
How
said-
long ago did that happen?
Based on how they were talking, I think the bloody Aegon was still active because when
Definitely.
when
Yes,
Rover
like-
tells what's her name? I forgot. Like the girl god.
Lenore?
This no, not Lenore. The gladiator girl. She's when we were giving her peace. She says that I would have liked to see an Aegon that
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
so
yeah.
bloody as what I'm used to. So it's
Oh no,
definitely.
definitely there was the bloody, but the bloody Aegon I think is relatively recent. Like
It's
Oh, yeah,
Lupa's
still
lifetime,
relatively-
easily. Yeah.
Lupa's
Oh, yeah,
life.
it's
Yes.
it's within Lupa's lifetime for sure, and I think it actually like I'm pretty sure without it said like the bloody Aegon got actually like how whatchamacallit, was changed actually when
Oh, yeah,
Augusta
by
got
Augusta,
power.
yeah.
But Augusta got power after she won Aegon, and
Let me
so
find it, actually.
before like it's the new Aegon is younger than like 4 years,
Yeah, at least.
maybe 3 or 2. Like it changed maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Let me find it. God, they should.
I mean,
They should let me control F everything here.
that is. You should put that on the survey. I do it every time.
Yeah, you should control F and then search for keywords.
That would be amazing. That would
Yeah,
be so
yeah, I
nice.
know. That's
Saves
cool.
so much time.
I know, right? Control F, bloody Aegon. Oh, it's just there. Oh, that would have been so good. Let's see, 4
It's
years.
after when they're in the VIP zone. I think the lounge.
Wait, Lupa definitely it tells us.
Yeah, it's Lupa that tells us, but I think she tells us in the lounge.
what exactly the bloody
Oh
Aegon?
yeah, up here. Up,
The Aegon it wasn't in the lounge. It was before the fight.
before
No,
the.
when she talked
don't
about
know.
Augusta.
Let me. Oh yeah, true. This was probably when she was talking about contender Mia, like before our semifinal. Here.
Talks about Augusta in the lounge, but she also talks before you meet her, like for the first time, because she comes out and she's like, "Look, it's Augusta."
Augusta.
Wow.
Can you tell me more about G? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, no, there's only match fixing. It's only match.
It's later. It's later.
Later?
Go to the Colosseum. Should be around there.
Oh yeah, here. The current
current
2-on-2
2-on-2
matchup was only introduced thanks to Augusta and her predecessor. and her predecessor. It's her and him.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense if got introduced before her. If it's her and her predecessor, it should be only the predecessor.
And probably like when she rose to office, because she got the title of F4 like 4 years ago, I think, right? Like
no, she got the title of F4 after she used the popularity of winning the Aegon to reach
her
the thingy. But it's not like winning the Aegon makes you the F4.
Yeah, or else we would be the F4, and that would be another title to give to Rober.
First of his name, fucking King of the Andals and the First Man. Yeah. Mother of Dragons, Breaker of Chains.
We'll just have a laundry list of names. Astral Modulator, and then what? The Savior of Jinzhou, and then what?
Founder of Jinzhou, like Savior of Jinzhou, Jewish friend.
Jewish friend, Montelli's whatever, Fesalia's whatever. The laureate, and then what? What now? Do you get the title of Emperor? Fuck me.
Champion of the Aegon.
Champion of the Aegon. We are the champion of the Aegon. No, we're Lupa's. Yeah. We're Lupa's. We're courting Lupa now. Oh. Okay, I think I'm just looking at the list that we've made like just to chat, and I think we already covered like most of it.
Did we?
I don't know.
I feel like
we just walked in. We just went to topic 1, and then we just we just went in circles. Okay, we already talked about the questionable things because storytelling wise, it doesn't.
There's a fun question of Flora is what are you hoping to not see? It's like
Phrolova. The hot topic of today.
The hot topic of Twitter.
Twitter. You can never have peace in that godforsaken website. But let's talk about it anyway, so we can milk it. And while it's still popular demand, let's just talk about Phrolova. I think, let's talk about what we know about her up to now. I did not make a list of this.
I wanna leave the a little bit to because I haven't heard enough yet.
Okay, so
I'm missing your voice.
Oh yeah, Lowell's just been quiet this entire time. Speak, my brother.
Because you guys are like, okay, you just kind of going. Like, I don't need to add anything at this point.
You lead.
I'm sorry. Scar is a bitch. You can continue.
Scar is JG's Taylor, and that's all he needs to be. He's Christopher's Uber. That's it. Okay, we'll go talk about him properly later. Because I do think that he can't be in Septimon just to become fucking Christopher's taxi driver. Absolutely no way. Okay, let's talk about Phrolova first because she has a patch. She has a patch dedicated to herself because Akuro didn't drip market the second SSR.
Wait, what was the comment on my poster? Wait, let me find it again. She's gonna be the Uwu girl.
She's gonna be Uwu girl. Rover! You're gonna. Oh my God, Rover! You're so handsome. Okay. Yeah.
The fucking comments that make my intrusive thoughts go like, yes, please, let's do it.
I don't. We can just.
I want to see this guy actually mad. Let's do it.
We're gonna have Marco Meatball finally crash out. No, I can't say that. No, that guy. I can't say.
I can say it.
Yeah, you can say it. I can't take it back. It's already live. Shit.
It's over.
Damn.
It's so over. But
clip it and shit.
No. There are like 16 people in this. There are like 16 people in this stream. There's no
only
one.
Takes one other person.
No, you shut the fuck up.
Just one clipper.
It only takes one person and then a retweet to make a tweet go viral. It's so Rover.
No, but for real, again, she's actually never tried to place herself squarely against Rover.
Yeah, everything she's done so far is result. Everything against Rover she's done is she's not actively pitting herself against Rover like how. I don't think if you're looking at the Fraxidus as a whole, no one in the Fraxidus was actively going against Rover.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But
Because
that was
they
kind
want
of
Phrolova.
like the point.
It's like
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, Scar wasn't very effective in how he tried to get
because,
Throver on his
because
good
Scar's a maniac. The first thing he does is fucking like we saw him like sneak into like during the scene during when the Jinjo library one. He just walks in and says, "Oh, how I want to blow everything up." What the hell?
We just made friends with Yang Yang, and like he goes and kidnaps Yang Yang and goes, "Hey, wanna be
my friend instead?
don't.
Fuck off.
That's not a good. That's not.
That's
a nice
not how this
impression.
works, my guy." Okay. Yeah,
But yeah, like that's kind of like Scar's problem. Like Phrolova is, I think she's taking a little bit of a smarter approach about it.
She's of all the fractions that she tried to get on Rover's side, Cristoforo and Phrolova has definitely done a better job at this befriending thing.
Well,
That's what Phrolova is.
better insofar as she isn't stuffing the shotgun in our direction.
Yeah, about as better as it gets with Phrolova.
The bar for better is pretty low, to be fair.
The bar is in hell.
There isn't a bar.
Exactly. I don't think that Phrolova is like the girl from Scar Story. Absolutely.
No, it absolutely not. No, it's too young.
Yeah.
Because we know that if Frolova's been here like at least 4 years ago, then like no, definitely like at least I think 10 years is a good enough estimation because.
And again, like Phrolova seems native to Rinashita. At least.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Septimon to Raguna or whatever.
Yeah, because
else, but for sure Rinashita.
Yeah, what's her name? Phrolova is definitely at least I think a Septimont. Like judging from how Cristoforo said it, because Cristoforo says the girl.
He wasn't saying like exactly that she's from Septimon.
She yearns for homeland.
Girl,
Yeah. It's for sure Rinashita. I'm not sure which place in Rinashita.
Let me find the actual.
Could be Lilyland, could be Raguna, could be anything. But like I'm positive it's Rinashita.
Let's find the quote.
I'm very inclined to say Lilyland just to keep on theme with her.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah, definitely.
A living soul who slumbers in the netherworld, lost in tides of reveries.
That kind of makes it sound Raguna, I'm not gonna lie.
Holden by nostalgic music of homeland, she stumbles her way across the world beyond.
Also, like look at the background. It's so bizarre. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
Like,
it doesn't. Like
it doesn't look. Yeah, it doesn't look like. It doesn't look like. Names are leaving my brain. It doesn't look like Septimont. Because I don't think we've ever seen this the fountain thing.
Can you rewind a bit? Can you rewind so it's clear?
Here.
Not shaded.
Yeah, we don't actually.
Maybe I'm the thing you were pointing at first, like that. I don't know how to say it. Horizontal thing. Yeah, you see like 4 stars that are symmetrical and also different sizes, and it's kind of pretty similar to the Fraxidus.
Yeah. I think there's also the Fraxidus logo like right here because I really don't want to bring up the. Okay, it's not in here.
Then why she contributed in Jinjo's Threnodian revival? I think probably because her forte is effective in that context.
Okay, let's. I think her goal is definitely to revive Overthrax, right? Like at least speeding up its revival.
Right.
The reason why
Sorry, go on.
Go on first. I'll catch you later.
Yeah. So the way her goal is, reviving Overthrax isn't the goal. It's just a step in the goal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, it's a stepping stone. Like the goal there was Scar says it like pretty clearly. It was the True Lament. Was it the final or True Lament?
I'll bring it up. You guys keep talking.
It was either the final or the True Lament, and like Overthrax is it's like a stepping stone. Probably they need all the Threnodians or something like that to bring about the True Lament.
Yeah.
Which, again, I kind of think that
on that sense, they definitely already got their goal because by waking up Overtrax, they woke up everyone else.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but Shorekeeper said that the Threnodian situation in Jinzhou caused Threnodian reactions from all across the world, except for Renacita. And the reason why we're there in the first place is to figure out why that is.
Well, we kind of know now.
To be fair, we came for Abby, and incidentally, it's also
it just worked out.
Chance.
It worked out, yeah. Impaired. Yeah, we're going to Abby because Abby's like sick, and then we're like, we need to fix our pet.
Yep. Abby's got indigestion. after Tethys, Abby's got an indigestion.
Yeah. The Threnodian revival in Jinzhou has triggered similar reactions to other countries, with Renacita as the one exception. While our bloom bearers have visited Renacita city-states before, our presence is often met with a hint of skepticism. Given the circumstances, the best approach would be to visit as a guest of a prominent family. And that's why we're there in the first place. Actually, did we ever, speaking of the Black Shores in Renacita, did we ever actually find out where the Black Shores were? Because the guy in the Montelli Quarter said that the Black Shores has a haven like southeast, I think, of Septimont. And if we look at the map, that would mean here.
It's probably Lilyland, because Lilyland has like.
Yeah,
but do we know where Lilyland is exactly?
I don't think so.
Right now, no.
Yeah, because that's not Lilyland. That can't be Lilyland.
Raguna is the most western city-state, so it's probably just somewhere more eastern. So somewhere there.
Is right.
I feel like
Raguna's east. This definitely whatever is over here. Let's go to Everardo. Actually, let's find out.
You can see the Montelli. I don't know how to call them. Waterways, high roads, whatever. And there's one that goes in that direction for some reason. So like maybe, who knows?
It looks very empty if I'm looking at it here.
I feel like.
But it could be either north or south of Septimont, or even east of Septimont, to be fair.
Like just because they didn't put anything there doesn't mean there's going to be nothing. Like
but
didn't exist as well.
Like I think there were assets about Board Trench before it was unlocked. And there was also assets.
It was like one island.
Yeah, but the fact that it was there. That's
one or two patches before it comes out.
South of Septimont, Lilyland. That barren wasteland is Septimont. Lilyland. Oh my god, my voice.
I don't think it's Lilyland because we have Vulcan mining company and we have no Vulcans in Septimont. So I'm pretty sure the Vulcan area, whatever there, that also mines a lot of tacitite for whatever reason.
Oh wait, I think there was the thingy. There was in one of the promo material they talked about a volcano actually that is in Septimont.
I'll look for it. I'll show my Twitter once I'm done finding it because I'd rather not show Twitter on stream. I'd rather not, honestly.
Don't shoot yourself in the foot already.
Stream 1, we're shooting ourselves.
Oh god.
Let's see.
If it looks like tested land and there's currently ongoing mining operation of tacitite, though it kind of aligns, in my opinion. So you also can see the clouded part. It's probably the one that's going to be playable in like 2. I feel like 2.5. I don't think we're gonna not have new land in 2.5. It's gonna be just weird. But you can also see
it's definitely
in the distance. In the distance, there are also like massive chunk of lead as well. That's less modeled for some reason.
It's definitely this part, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the Wuthering geography and that's a stupid ass name. Oh my god. Wuthering. Oh my god.
It can be 2.6, it can be 2.5. I feel like it's going to be 2.5. I don't think Wuwa will let us have Another patch without
wanna
new
know
land,
what-
like 2.3.
Yeah.
Just doesn't sound.
Oh
right.
yeah,
It's
there's
not only the game.
there's Veil
Sorry,
of
go on.
Glory. No, I'm just looking at the. I'll just show it on my screen. I'm already on the Woo Twitter, so nothing scary should show up unless someone trolls. Okay, here it is.
Like if I sent you something NFSFW just right now on Twitter.
Please. 21 2.5 will be fully
So it's
trust
the
me.
problem
Yeah.
that there's actually two more what's called Wuthering geographics that just doesn't get translated for whatever reason. We have that problem since like 2.0.
Oh yeah, because sometimes Kuro just doesn't
it's
translate them. We're
CN.
like, oh fuck me. Yeah, CN gets a
just
lot
CN,
more.
Right, true.
Yeah, it's fine.
Maybe it's there, I don't know.
Because we definitely have this one. We already know what this is. This is about Arsenosa, Septimon, Gladiator, Gladiators, Aegon, Tidal Blight, and the Veil of Glory. That's basically Valhalla. Where is this place actually? Did we ever see it?
The Veil of Glory is behind
Yeah.
Septimont, yeah.
Is
It's
it this
behind
thing?
the main
Recognize it.
city.
This thing?
Like this. The
Oh,
main
it's right
spire,
there,
If
right.
you go north, yeah.
Yeah, it's even labeled. What the hell? Okay. Wait. What's that circling? YouTube. Okay. That's it's right over here. I've never actually visited this
The
place.
three that are CN only.
No,
Like the three that are Bilibili exclusive.
I'll check.
Some
I'll
of-
check Narusio's
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah, this should be the Veil of Glory.
Yeah, that is the Veil of Glory, but it seems very empty.
Like
right
looking at what Naru was saying.
Let me see.
Oh.
This part looks like Tacit Land. No, that's something. I think we use for 2.6. Agosa, trust me, we have three what? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there's.
like Wuthering geographics, because I was
Oh,
checking
there were.
Bilibili
Oh, we have
and
three,
that's-
but we only have the one here. Let me just check Bilibili. They usually have it over there. At least it's there. And then, oh, what the hell?
Yeah, then translate this real quick.
Yeah, go. Yes, as if I know how to read any of this shit.
I think Septimont has some volcanic, how do I say it, soil.
There
with
was
a-
something volcanic, I'm not sure.
Yeah, there was some, but it's not like premier volcanic, so it's not a. There's not a mining operation going on.
Oh,
right now.
there's also like.
They just have rich soil.
Wait, did we ever get this? Wait, let me just open up here. Did we ever get this?
I don't think so.
It looks familiar. No, that's probably because I saw it on Bilibili. What the hell?
No, I think Naru translated it or something.
Okay, let's just open it. Surely his account doesn't have anything weird on it, right? Where is it? It's all PGR. Okay, where is
Yeah,
it?
that's like the problem, because if you want to find something, it's like 1 million posts a day, and it's hard.
Yeah, especially
Yeah,
on
we
the
could just
Bilibili.
we can just shit on Bianca.
Like, I'm trying to
update.
check like Bilibili history, but like
A Shadow of Glory, Laurel Nymph, the skins. What the hell is anything in this website? Okay, I've gone too far apparently. Is it this? No, that's Lately We Tossed the Crown. No, that's stream. Did I skip it? Wait, where the hell is everything? Okay, I definitely missed it. I definitely missed it. Okay, this stream.
listen, yes, there is a volcano somewhere.
I know it definitely sounds familiar. The volcano thing. Is it this?
Yeah, volcano thing came from 2.0, because in 2.0 NPCs were looking like, oh, we have volcanic trait or whatever. We trade
Yeah.
Septimont, I don't remember whatever it was called, fucking corals or shit, and they provide us tacitite and volcanic soil. It's like, it's a thing that's going on since 2.0, but yeah, I don't think there's some.
Okay, did he link it on? Bro, go slowly. Why are you going so fast? Like I'm looking.
We gotta go fast.
You probably can't link shit in YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
no,
can.
it's-
I don't have any moderation. You can probably link it honestly. Oh, here it is. Found it. There you go.
Oh, that's what you were looking for?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you were looking for the volcano stuff.
I could also do that.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's, you know.
Okay, we need content in the stream. Okay.
One thing at a time. Let's slow down.
Okay, journal 600 covered team branches. Recently, there's been rumors about Lupa. Oh, this just left the. Oh, this is just literally just the first act of.
Yeah, it's flavor text. It's
Spectators with Brian, Lenny, the 5-star. Okay. Yeah, okay. There's nothing here. Okay, where's the rest of it though? Post. No. They got that shit out real quickly. What the hell? Before Cartography even releases, they already have their podcast.
Yeah, no, I don't know why they released it so
quickly.
Maybe we have it in a lore dump. Let me check. We have.
Are you
PL?
sure? Because I don't think so. I don't remember any leaks about that.
Oh, it just already stream. Wait. Oh, wait. Is this it?
Maybe?
I don't recognize this, actually. Yeah, they even show about the dragon here. Like, specifically about this place, we didn't get any of it.
Yeah, this
It's even called
the one
Wuthering
we-
Geographic here. Is it?
Wait, what?
Bro, we're missing too much information. Please treat us equally.
No, it's too hard for them, obviously.
Indie devs, please understand.
Small indie companies.
Small
making
indie-
$1 billion.
More one Wuthering dollars. Small indie company making $1 billion. Is it really not? Okay, this is like Seaside Story.
Wait, no, I need to check something.
Yeah, we're missing so much. Fuck. Okay, I scroll down. I should put. I'm looking for this part. I can put it on. Yeah, I own this channel. I can just link it. Fuck. Yeah, I'm looking for the this. There we go. Read chat, bro. Okay, fine. I do not have chat overlaid on my screen. I do not have another monitor. This. Okay, there's that. Because I vaguely. Okay, this is the. Wait, did we ever get this? Wait, this Capitalonia City.
Naru, we're looking for Wuthering Geographics that
Yeah.
Ian might not have gotten.
Yeah, we just missed all of this. Look at this. It tells us everything.
Yeah.
Good old.
No, the CN gets so much more stuff.
CN gets more of
You did-
everything.
Oh, Naru says he posted both above.
Oops. Can you just link it to me on my Discord? You have above. Wait, where am I? I'm stupid.
We're a small streaming company, Naru.
Company? We're not even a company. We're just four idiots.
I have to say, it's Ancient who drives the car. I'm just here for the ride.
I am driving all of us up a hill.
Yeah, it's bad. It's because Ancient driving.
Oh my
Like
god.
broken find information for shit.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cry, my guy. You. Okay, seriously though.
What
where
did
is
you
it?
say again? Like wet cat Reese?
Stopping wet cat res.
It was like, wet dog under the rain.
Wet cat under the rain, crying, begging for attention. Meow.
In a damp cardboard box.
Oh my, it's damp as well now. Fuck you.
It's so Rover.
Check your DMs, narrow DM queue.
Okay, thank you. He just linked me this. I'm looking for the translation because I already found the link. I just need to know what this says. Can I just put this over on OCR actually?
Well, you can, but it's gonna suck balls.
How
because
bad?
Yeah,
How
it's
bad could
gonna
it be?
be-
I'm also gonna go hide my
Harry.
YouTube for a while.
It's gonna
How
be a
bad
very
could it
awful
be?
translation.
How bad could it be?
You have no idea how
saw
bad it can
anything
get.
Yeah. If you need to
That's-
properly translate, you can use something like I don't know,
see,
DeepSeek or whatever, but it takes a lot of time.
Mhm. You see, Naru, that's the problem. They haven't been translating like 90% of the stuff over for EA.
Yeah,
There's,
okay.
like-
It doesn't look that bad actually. Wait, look at this. Where is YouTube?
Yeah.
It doesn't look that bad.
Yes,
Okay.
Capitolini
Term
mode.
fast. And Ming Chao.
Hey,
It works. It even says Yan.
It's good enough.
It works.
And with elevator.
All right, let's translate this one by one because we didn't prepare anything.
I kind of lost. What are we looking for again?
We're looking for the volcano shit. Wait, capital. Oh, I'm actually interested in this. The Moto Capitolone castle is usually filled with water. Under the water is the old city of Seven Hills. And the roof of the old city can be seen on the surface. Currently, this area is maintained by Lupa's family, the Silva family. It's said that the underground abandoned city is in the mold originally it definitely doesn't say capital in the castle. Due to the first Kuroshio, that's probably
Hold on.
Black Tide, the first Dark
Wait.
Tide.
Wait,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
volcano thing is a leak? Oh.
Oh,
Are you sure? I don't think so.
is it?
I
I guess
we had something
we-
from that.
We
Like,
for sure know
legitimate
there's a
info.
volcano.
did we just
Yeah,
get
We
one
just know
guide?
there's a volcano.
Yeah, there's. I
I
think,
think it was that. It was in-game dialogue. I think.
was it? Wait, let me check. Wait,
boy.
because Cantarella does tell us like what the hell is happening. Okay. Okay. Should we just let her talk?
That archipelago is called Septimont. It's another city-state within Renacita. Like us Raganese, its
I am
people
not sure
were
what you're
guided
talking
by
about.
the Sentinel
Okay.
across vast seas to settle there.
It doesn't say anything about the volcano. She doesn't say anything about the volcano. Is it?
I think it was the random NPCs. That's what makes it hard to find.
Yeah. Weird then.
There's NPCs and
Because
also
like, it was
there's
also we got the first info about Daily Land.
there's a Titanbone expanse description in game. When you teleport there, it's the first location you basically visit. It says in vast plain framed by the mountain ranges, named for the giant boulder clusters left by ancient lava flows. So like
Oh, where is it?
lava flows. It's a loading screen. Zach captured it. I will send it in the group chat. One sec.
Okay.
We can post that on.
Yeah, this is the best lore stream. It's just 4 people going, what the hell is happening?
Got it.
That's
Damn,
daily
mean,
life, dude. What
That's
else is
all-
new?
Yeah, we can
Isn't that literally
kind of
what
talk
we do
about what
every
we wanted to
fucking
write
day?
it. So yeah, I sent it.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, Titan Bone Expanse.
Yep. A vast plain framed by mountain ranges, named for the giant boulder clusters left by ancient lava flows. So we didn't dream it up. So we did. It was here in Septimont, took roots centuries ago. Now only scattered villages remain. Okay, let's look at everything else actually. It should be on the website.
Yeah.
We're not saying there's a definitive volcano location that's coming because that's not information that we have. We just know there is.
There used to be a volcano. That's all we know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Location.
well,
location.
you can just say used to be because they don't disappear magically.
Oh yeah, it's all the information is in the website actually.
Yeah.
Mornfeld, remains of a coast eroded by the Dark Tide Temple and now lie in ruin. The sacred hall devoted worshippers are spread across the canyon floor. Hold on. Transforming into haunted.
Italy
ruins.
also just have Volcanoes? I'm not exactly sure at what exactly parts they have volcanoes, but they have volcanoes, so it will make sense to have at least one in the Italy-inspired region.
Yeah, and if
enough.
Wuthering waves, and we do know that. Well, if Cartathea keeps doing what she's doing, where is it? Where's the scene where she turns the fucking tower into a volcano? She's gonna create a volcano in Septimont at this rate. Hey, look at that. Yeah, what the hell just happened here? Why is it red? Why is it leaking? She's going to transform all Capitolina Hill into an
Honestly,
active.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on there with the fucking red line.
Split it.
She did, bro. Look at it. It's literally split.
Isn't that what she did?
That's literally what she did.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I know.
2.4. I want to take a look at what's it called, the incubator again.
Oh, the incubator thing? Like,
Yeah, because we were talking about it earlier, right? Where is it? Bro, where is anything here? Lightly we toss the crown. Side quest. Where is it?
It should be like right at the start.
Yeah, but that's clearly not where it is. So am I looking at the wrong place? Well, this is OST. Because I definitely I've definitely seen it before. Oh, here it is. Here.
We are reading the chat again. We're just trying to figure out where it is because we know we saw it somewhere.
No, we definitely know what's happening. We definitely already know that it definitely exists.
You can just find it because we definitely talked about it. There's just NPCs that talk about it. Like, I think you need to understand, guys, that we are lore nerds. We know a lot of
things because we're all stupid.
And we can theorize a lot of shit based on that information. And
That's in the
if
game,
you come here and say, "Oh, it's a leak," it's like,
no, I'm pretty sure we're not stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is.
How do I find it?
Yeah, she breaks the incubator and then here it is. Yeah, what the hell is this thing actually? Because the architecture, it's probably inside. It's definitely inside Septimon.
I try to find the information I need about NPCs by typing in Septimont and then have like 1,000 messages that contain Septimont. I don't think I'm finding.
What the?
Oh god.
Well, yeah, Nick. Okay.
Yeah, you're seeing the live reaction. You're seeing the quick and dirty of what research looks like.
Yeah, I think so as well, but I don't remember where it got mentioned specifically.
I mean, okay, so we. Say again. Sorry.
One second. Noel back in the day said that Septimont is Raguna's main source of tacitite, and it was mentioned by one of the.
I know where it is. I know where that guy is. I've talked to him like 3 times already.
Yeah, and he should also talk about the volcanic stuff or whatever.
It's here.
So I'm going there right now to confirm the dialogue.
Yeah, I'm also going to but yeah. The tacitite mine is mentioned by where are you, woman? I think you're in here.
Yeah, she's right by the.
Yeah, she's right here. There's a lot of people bringing it here.
To the opposite side, towards the docks.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
Shipping things end up on the orb over time. Yeah, like Ragunas, Septimont is an automaticity state and regulated. Sorry, Chef. 1,000 ions coming. Okay. Where is that? Septimont is exchanging tacitite, yeah. Then
Yeah,
if you
so
go to
that's
if you go to
absolutely
night
different, I think.
if you go to the night time, there should be
uh,
another dialogue about the casino that we haven't seen before. Although I'm now realizing that the casino might just be the card game.
I found
It's
the
probably
here we
the
go.
volcano
that
line.
thing.
Oh, where is it?
okay.
Where is
There
it?
you go.
You need to
In group
be a
chat.
day and
Oh yeah, yeah, her.
And
Okay,
do-
okay. I'll bring. She's by the Montali mirror, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, right
You
here.
probably need to be a day.
Yeah, it's a daytime encounter.
It's a
Because he's the guy talking about coins, right? Like. Okay.
Sergio Ilubov.
You are right here. Yeah, you. Here. Scan the. Oh, volcanic wind chant from Septimon. What the hell is this guy saying? Okay, let's speak again, please.
Okay, that's
Which
where information
souvenir
came from,
should I
and it's
pick?
like,
Volcanic wind chant from Septimont, a glade clan from Riccioli. Yeah, okay, so that's where I heard of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we strayed so far from topic. Does it matter
Did
anymore?
we ever really have a topic in the first place?
That is true. Bro, why does Ancient have Yuno on his mind? Because I like anime feet. Okay, okay. Also, I need to clickbait this somehow. Okay, I'm just going ADHD mode. I'm pretty sure like the audio also is. What the hell is this? Okay, it doesn't show up anywhere. Naru, I suck at marketing.
Awaken new interests with you when you say that's what's happening. He discovered a side of himself that didn't know it was there.
Yeah, he's still here, by the way.
now I can play the special music of the jukebox guy, the chorale that you get from the exploration quest, and people around will be like, "Oh, I didn't hear this stuff like in."
Oh yeah,
in
yeah, I
10
did.
Years.
Yeah, yeah, I did. Let's show it off. Let's show it off. The Golden Corral.
I think it was chorale.
Yeah, it's the Nimbus Sanctum one, right? Yeah.
Nimbus Corral is what it's called.
Yeah.
You should read notes from the story which people dismiss. Which one? You mean
There's a lot of notes that
there's
people
so many
dismiss.
notes. Which one are you talking about?
Out of you.
Yeah, like just readables or whatever. Like
Listen to this tower. Okay, here's this one.
all. Let's just read.
Oh, bro. Okay, here it is.
Reading stream.
I forgot to play
Research
it.
stream. Let's go.
It's gonna be the most boring stream in the universe.
You'd be surprised.
Wait, is the stream running?
Yeah, stream's going.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think.
Is it? Cause let's see. Oh yeah, it is working. Okay, I'm just stupid.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, whatever. Nimbus Corral. Nimbus Corral. Nimbus Corral. I lost it. Where is it? Wait, where the hell did it go?
Was it like?
I found it just now. How did I lose it? Yeah, the glossary hasn't been updated, by the way. Thanks, Kuro. You give us all of these prompts and then never give us anything.
Yep. You know what? It's
Didn't
baby
they say they
steps.
would update it?
They say they would update it, but we haven't. Look at this. We haven't seen shit from Septimon.
At least it's there. So like,
that's
cool.
Look
The
at
fact
this.
we have tooltips is already a huge step up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we can't see anything from here. It's not updated yet.
I know. Come on, baby steps. Small indie company.
Small indie company, please give them feedback. They clearly don't know how to do anything. Where the hell is it? This person of humanity, Nimbus Corral here. Bro might be washed. There's no one here.
Yeah, maybe not. You
Oh,
need
yeah.
to wait the time when there are people around. Like,
Okay,
probably.
then maybe like the afternoon at night then, or early morning maybe. Yeah, Kuro gave us so many tooltips and then just like fucking no one.
I love how we're getting fucking one guy by the Arya Mummer.
We're like his only audience. Midday maybe? He's washed. Did I?
It's over. Bro's cooked. He can't do it anymore.
I mean... Brother, okay, fine, be that way.
Just crank the density. Okay, I see how
Did I check the density? Did I check the density? Is it working? No, it's not. He's just not showing up. Okay. Can't have shit in this game apparently. Wait, is this streamy? Wait. Okay, it is still live. Okay. Yeah, cause okay, it refreshed. Okay.
You literally have a YouTube studio on your left. Like, how, bro?
It says it was saying 0. I'm like, huh? But people are talking.
No, just like it updates randomly. Like, leave it,
Yeah,
leave
just
it alone, ignore it.
yeah, fuck us thing.
Just if you see excellent on the connection, you're doing fine.
Yeah. It says excellent, but
So, like what Nara means is like the readables you pick up like around.
Oh
There
yeah.
was like one interesting one that was the
Wait, I'm gonna check my
when you get
screenshot.
to
I'm gonna check my screenshot folder if there's anything there, because if it was a note, I definitely screenshotted it. God, I'm just realizing how dirty everything is when we're like doing research on the fly like this. Everything's so shit. Okay.
that's just that's normal process.
Yeah, there's normal process, but the difference is now that we're showing it. I also haven't done any. I also haven't done I haven't done Septimont at all. It's like 33%. I can't see anything.
Oh, you can't. You are
You
stuck
can,
at like
you can
98,
finish it
so-
anyway, like up until the second
yeah,
part comes out.
yeah, I guess that
you
is
can
true.
unlock it.
Oh my god. Okay. Doing it raw. Oh my god. Yes, we are. You know what else I'm gonna do raw? Fucking you know. Okay.
Calm down there, Jethro.
Okay, let's see. Okay, that's Montelli. Okay, let's see if I screenshotted anything or if I'm a fraud.
Total fraud. We all knew it.
Shut. Okay, that's bullying. Because I think we didn't get a lot of notes this patch. The ones you did, like all the note taking that we did was on the the gossip on the gossip in our room. Yeah, I think aside from that we
You can
didn't really
still
get
check it in
anything.
game.
Yeah, we can. It's still in
You
game.
can just go in game. You check.
Yeah.
It has volcanic. I think it has volcanic mining. And
Oh yeah. There is let's check our room. I might.
There
Might
was
as-
also like
we'll just check-
the petty beef with the girl sponsored by the volcanic mining. That was
Yeah, Vulcan. It's called
the other
Vulcan
one.
mining. It's called Vulcan mining.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to be accused of looking at shit again.
The petty beef. Look at that bitch. She's taking pictures in front of me.
Okay, here. Gossip. Oh, here. This is schedule. Guide to Septimont. Oh, here it is. Arrive at Eclipse Harbor, blah 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 blah. Olympus, blah 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 blah. Colosseum, blah blah blah. Cable car, blah blah blah. Thermal baths, blah blah blah. I'm just
It's
like
like tells only about Septimont, and it's like this small location that we have right now. So it's like okay, it's
Daily
kind
scoop.
of useless. Thanks.
Okay, this gossip. Vulcan mining, yeah, here it is. Speaking of, I think we can. I hope. Is there any lore that we can find out about the fucking? What's it called? The hot spring. Because I did see one. I did see like one NPC be ultra racist against like another patron.
You mean the noble?
I mean,
Yeah, the noble talking
I know
about.
for sure.
Comes with the job, I
I know for
guess.
sure that the first part of the day it's only for women, and the second part only
Yeah.
for men. It's like,
They have working hours.
yeah. And
Oh
there's
my
like
god! Now look at my frames
a
drop
decline.
because this fucking game. Okay.
And there's a peeping tom. If you go on the left, go to the left. Like behind that wall, there should be a peeping tom there.
Oh my
There he
fucking
is.
god! Absolute maniac! What the hell? He's doing this shit at Uriel.
He's driven, okay?
Oh, this is a reference
No,
to
the more funniest thing that you can change time so that only going to be men here, and he still will peep. He
Hey,
just stays there.
at least he's committed.
He's,
By panic, yeah.
What's
committed
the
to
third?
horny.
What's the third name of the Gorgon sisters? I know there's Uriel, there's Medusa, and then there's like one more.
Steno.
Steno. Roden get why did I didn't get the flat skin because I'm not made of money.
Not with that attitude.
Shut up! I'm trying to be.
Actually.
13,000. What the fuck?
I'm not buying the shit. That's one day's worth of. That's like a whole day's worth of food.
Right.
What are you selling, my guy? You also I don't need more friends.
Damn, that's sad.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
you must
talking
be
about the
happy
free
then.
one. He's talking about the free skin.
Oh, the free skin?
Yeah, the
from
one, the red one,
the-
the cardon.
Anything I can help you with?
Where is it? You mean this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. I like this one. I like the default one better.
Damn.
Just
Okay, he
doesn't
got
fit
your number.
anyone. It's like orange,
Honestly,
and nobody is in this game orange.
Except for Lupa, who's coming out in like 10 days.
Even Lupa, she's like
It will work perfectly with
cherry
Lupa.
red.
Okay, what the hell is this? What is happening here? Brutus.
But
This
it's-
second floor
yeah,
you call the VIP area, but the services are nowhere near the standard that name implies. I fail to see the difference between the equipment up here and downstairs. The water quality is about the same. Okay, what's happening here? What the? You have to... Rules. Okay. What the hell is this guy doing?
Oh, come on, he's trying to keep fit.
In the... Oh yeah.
Look, there's time for gains anywhere.
Exactly. Also, I mean, how convenient. You sweat out something.
Yeah, but someone else is going to be sitting in this bench eventually. We're...
Sweat Timont, obviously.
Sweat him. Except him on... What is this guy doing? My guy. Okay, you know what?
Oh yeah, weren't the echoes affected in Septimon too? They're like weakened.
Yeah, the
whatever.
echoes are. Like Robert notices that the echoes are affected in Septimon, but like
Yeah, because
nobody
no one
else
else
does.
knows. No one seems to notice that the echoes are having problems, except for Rover. So...
And it's also kind of weird because like Robert does notice it, but I didn't really see echoes do anything weird.
Yeah. Rover's like, something's weird, but we're like... Well, I think specifically Rover said there's a strange frequency coming out of the echoes.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't remember.
I think it's here.
It's like it has power of the Imperator, but like there's something amiss around it.
Oh yeah. Its frequency. Here. Its frequency is similar to echoes of Raguna. Could it be? Like, wait, where is it?
Yeah, that was it.
Somewhere here, right? So.
It says it's unstable and that something is.
And then
interfering.
they notice it again, like on the second here. Yeah, and that abnormal sensation came over me again when my sword struck the contended echo. All the echoes in Septimon seem to exhibit unstable power. Something is definitely off, but it seems like no one's noticed.
I feel like again for the whole I don't know how to call it properly, the fucking sonorosphere thing.
I'll take it as my overtime
I don't
fee.
think you can envelop the whole Septimont in a
Efficiency
sonorosphere
above
like
all.
that.
I don't think
Like,
you can do
and
it because there's
Make
even
every people, yeah.
like this is massive. You're gonna envelop all of Septimont in this
I mean,
sonorosphere.
right now,
it's
I'm
kinda-
not saying it's like can put inside the sonorosphere, right? But
I want to say just is like we know Cartathea came to Septimont really not long ago, and also Robo then came to Septimont. I feel like it's just them two who got trapped in sonorosphere and fiction, whatever you want to call it, because like Cristoforo also did the same exact thing for Chicona. Like, he temporarily trapped her in fiction. Like, yeah, that's what the point. It was fiction because we saw in Chicona, I think at first he was talking about how her family went to the pilgrimage, but then Rover just appeared. Like
Rover shows up Cristoforo says, "Are you worried that you'll mess up Rover?" And then Rover shows up and is like, that's definitely not real because we know where we are.
I feel like that's the power of fiction that he can create.
Yeah,
he can create narratives and spin fates in his tales. So I feel like it's probably the same thing because it just doesn't make sense. Like, okay, whole Septimont can't be on sonorosphere because I feel like when we're out exploring Septimont, it's just real Septimont. It's for the main quest specifically. It's a fiction at the moment.
Yeah. I do want to say technically it is possible to shove something that big in a Sonoro because we know Avenolium is in that same boat.
Yeah, but Avenolium is also like something special.
Exactly. So it's like
Avenolium basically was put by.
But
yeah, it was put by Cartathea, and I feel like Cartathea is kind of overpowered for that.
Yeah, that's precisely. So like it does exist,
Maybe,
but the conditions are ridiculously high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gang. I wish we could just skip to 10 days already. Goddamn.
Even then, this place isn't like that big, to be honest. It's like
it's not Septimont big. Yeah.
Yeah. Like even this city is like twice maybe.
The Avenolium is the Avenolium when it was on the ground is at least this big. Like it's not that gigantic. Like the entire place is, it's not, because a part of the Avenolium like lifted up into the sky during the Second Dark Tide, right?
Yeah. Because there's still clearly leftovers on the ground.
Yeah, and it's clearly like it's a fourth or a fifth of the size of. Oh my god! It's just a fifth of the size of at least Septimont. And this is not Septimont size. Let's be real here.
I don't know. I don't think the size of the map matters.
Yeah, it doesn't scale well, but
even like the Nimbus Sanctum is like it's a sonorosphere in the open.
Yeah, it's like,
so it's like,
what's the lore behind it? It's like half a sonorosphere and half something else. Wait, what does this say actually? Thessalia.
It's like it's not I don't think it's like a sonorosphere. It's like just there's a lot of remnant energy there, and it kinda acts like a sonorosphere, but not necessarily. It's more like a local phenomena more than fucking sonorosphere, because like for example it didn't collapse. I feel like if you have a sonorosphere in the open like that, it should collapse.
Yeah, because the only reason why the sonorosphere in the Nimbus Sanctum is like properly maintained is because we have a Lorelei managing all of it.
Yeah.
So even that is a special case. I don't think Cristoforo is that powerful that he would be able to envelop all of Renesita.
I mean, what does Phrolova say? Phrolova say he can like spin destiny, and that he
weave fate.
The medium
he can weave fate.
Fate. Sorry.
I mean, that still sounds like a fan fiction writer if you think about it hard enough.
And,
So,
and the medium to do that is through his stories, through his fiction. But it has to affect reality. Like, otherwise, it's kind of like, honestly, what a fucking shitty forte if you can only write your fanfiction and leave it on the day.
I mean, he doesn't seem to mind. He doesn't seem to mind his limitations. Don't cuck him.
But
There was implementation of his fiction for Chacona, and Chacona, like, she just fucked
She
off
assumed,
and
yeah, she
left
just assumes
her
it's
book.
real.
Yeah, so like there is potential. Like I feel like his thing, he like I don't know, fucking Doctor Strange with his Infinity Stone. He can just create certain amount of fictions, and then whatever converges from them becomes reality. So like I feel
I'm
we were
thinking
talking
something
about.
similar. Yeah, I'm thinking
Yeah,
something
yes,
similar
like-
to that.
Yeah, probably his goal is to make the Doomsday or whatever he wants
that's
actually
Like, it's cheating
converge,
for me.
make it a reality. Yeah, and then it will be like, oh, okay, that just happened. Let's just write it in the books that happens.
Well, the thing is, what is the win condition to make that happen? Because that's what actually Rover has to stop then. Like
I feel
Artefia
like
keeps
he's-
saying, I'll find you at the end of the story,
yeah.
which obviously
Yeah.
very cryptic.
But I
It's like-
think Rover's like only goal right now is to figure. Like, it's obviously the goal is to find Cartathea, but now Rover's like also like getting wrapped up with all this shit. So like the win condition for Rover is like very unclear right now. Like, it's obviously like stop the Fraxidus, but like how do you even begin to do something like that when and Rover doesn't even have the most basic idea of what's happening right now.
I mean, the thing is, to stop them, you kind of would like to know what do they even want.
Yeah. And I don't think we can
I think
trust
the goal is
Scar.
not. I don't think the goal is the Doomsday, like per se. I feel like that's not the end goal. I think again he really enjoys actors acting on their own, and also I'm pretty sure he says he enjoys people breaking his scripts.
Yeah.
It's like I think
Yeah.
because it's like the peak. It's peak of humanity for him. So I feel like that's the end goal. He wants maybe Cartathea and Rover together. They want them to break his script for whatever reason he actually needs it to.
Yeah, here, this part.
then
This
he-
part.
Specifically, Phrolova says that for his fiction, he needs a template, and even
Yeah.
he cannot escape the
Yeah,
template.
it's not that
So, for
it's not that
example,
he
if
can't interfere. He definitely can interfere,
Yeah.
but the basis of his the foundation of his forte, it's that it has to be related to the source. I think.
Yeah,
So,
it has
like-
to be inspired by something, and in this case, it's
Yeah,
inspired by
it's
Mia's
Mia's
story.
story,
So
yeah.
he needs something. He needs
Yeah.
someone to be Mia, quote unquote. He needs someone to he needs the Aegon to happen,
Yeah.
and things like that. Probably to be able to maybe
Function
transfer
properly.
stuff. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure what the mechanics of how his forte works.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully, we'll find out in like the second
Yeah.
part, because honestly, it's driving me insane.
It's driving all of us insane, my guy.
isn't that a good thing? That
It's
means
a
we're
good
excited.
thing. It's a good thing that we're all like engaged like this.
But at the same time, fuck.
Yeah, we have to wait like how many more days? 10 days?
10 more days, yeah.
Yeah, 10 days.
God, everything is hell.
And then it's Doom posting about Phrolova again.
And then we can just
Apparently.
we can enjoy peak for like 3 days.
Today?
And then,
Yeah, exactly.
3
And
days
then,
we can,
and then
well,
we're back to Doom
and then we can
posting.
just doom post about Phrolova. It's fine. We can just like I can make a hit tweet about. I can just replace Lupa with I don't know what her name is. Phrolova with I don't know Luna or something. I can say Luna. I can just use that and then piss off all of PGR Twitter.
Oh, you're back.
there's
There's gonna be
rebellion,
more
I see.
question after 10 days.
What if after
About
10
Christopher,
days?
I feel like answer the questions first.
What if after 10 days we get more questions? I think at the very least, by the end of 2.4, Septimon's like current shittery with Christophora would have been semi-resolved. As in there will be no more fictions, no more storytelling, and no more theater kids going really funny.
That's kind of what I expect too,
Yeah.
honestly.
Because 2.5, we're definitely gonna like deal with whatever trauma dump because Phrolova is gonna be doing. Then like we can fully enjoy Twitter after that.
For the next 2 weeks.
For the next 2 weeks, we'll be on Kill Kuro games.
Nah,
Isn't
that's
that
gonna be
literally every day,
fine.
apparently?
So true, actually.
I have like maybe an idea of what Christopher actually wants to do. Like, first of all, I want to preface this by saying there's most probably Threnodian powers at play. So
Yeah.
even if it sounds crazy,
even if we know that the Leviathan is like 200% dead, the fact is that the Threnodian frequency still exists, and we have to figure out what the hell Christopher wants to do with it.
Yeah, but like, let me go for a bit. I feel like Christopher's power is he takes a source of something like event, or current situation is going to be Mia, and then he creates fiction. I don't know, like 3 timelines, whatever the number he wants of timelines. And like you have to think, what's the like Trap was saying, like what's the end goal, what he actually wants to achieve? Because if he creates, I don't know, 3 timelines of fiction and they just happen, and maybe one gets chosen, whatever, like it still doesn't accomplish anything really, because people are still in the fiction and it doesn't affect reality. So to me, I feel like maybe he has the power to, retroactively add the source.
Oh, he can make shit up like as the fiction like is continuing.
But like, basically, but like if certain events in the fiction happen and the fiction ends, there's supposed to be some point of convergence that made the fiction possible in the first place. Yeah, so I feel like he can, I don't know, fucking retroactively add that point of convergence in the fucking the world. So like, in the script, and it will become a reality, and it can like change fate, whatever. So something to that extent crazy, because I just feel like otherwise it kind of just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't work. Yeah.
Christopher
does all this shit and it just means nothing. That can't be right.
It's just like gaslighting power, so he just fucks with people. It's like, that's fun, okay.
He's just doing this for the love of the game.
It's fun, but you are not really doing anything.
Yeah, with it. It's a fun concept, but he just does nothing for like. He just aura farms for like a whole act.
So, for me personally, I feel like his end goal is to let the actors play on stage and retroactively add some specific event that he needs in the real world happened, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what might bring back Leviathan. Like, honestly, not necessarily that is exactly what he wants, but that is like a byproduct.
He'll like do it as a result of everything that he did before.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So now that I think about it a little bit more, I'm wondering how similar it is to Chacona's ability to, instead of music, it's with scripts. It's basically recreating reality in its own way, like in a pocket. So it's a not a 1-to-1, but it's so facsimilous enough that you can get the information you need.
Yeah.
But while I think like Chaconas doesn't alter reality, I think Christopher's can.
It does.
Yeah.
It doesn't alter reality, but you can draw more information from the previous event, which is also like extremely powerful, to be honest. Yeah. But I think that's the point of convergence for powers, different powers.
Being related. Oh yeah.
Let me see. The little teaser of him being somewhere related. Yeah, he's whatever he's doing with Septimon right now is going to end up with Leviathan being present, like relevant again. But you know that guy's not dead.
Yeah, I don't think it's just going to be revived. I think they're just going to seize the power of Threnodian, probably.
Yeah, because I think harnessing the powers of a Leviathan, of a Threnodian, without actually having the Threnodian show up should be like very good for the practice's goals. Because I think everyone is
like
Leviathan is like
studies,
because Phrolova during what's the name of the quest? The Flame Burn. What? The what's it called? The quest name Flames in the Deep quest.
Yeah, Flames in the Deep.
Phrolova was researching how to use the Dark Tide. Like she's like figuring out like what is its characteristics. What can she do with it? What can she not do without it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she's there. The Praxis is definitely trying to use Threnodian powers without actually getting the Threnodian involved.
Yeah, so
I don't know, like, but for sure he's trying to draw from what was happening 20 years ago.
Yeah,
Sorry,
definitely.
Yeah, it's okay. So what I'm thinking then is, if they are trying to recreate the powers, I think they might be trying to recreate a source that they can continually reuse without having to be directly next to it.
Continue.
Because if you think about it for a second, I'm wondering if at this point they need the second Resonance Awakening, so they have a battery of Threnodian energy wherever they go.
That is
and they just kind of draw from that.
Because Cardathea right now, like if you think about it, she has both frequencies of both Imperator and Leviathan. That proves that you can use you can get someone with Threnodian frequencies without actually having the Threnodian themselves involved. So
The Threnodian was involved.
Very specific case, though.
Yeah, that's very specific. But the important part is that it's possible.
Oh, yes, so it's possible, and that's where Christopher comes into play.
Yeah.
He can retcon that shit. He can retcon it to make it possible for, I don't know, let's say fucking Ska or Phrolova.
Scar with Threnodian frequencies.
Yeah, like Ska becomes the Threnodian resonators because Christopher just decided that it should happen.
But then why Lupa? Because like I feel like then if that's the case, what it's pointing at is that then Lupa should become the Threnodian resonator.
So maybe I'm not saying that it's exactly Ska. Maybe
I
Lupa.
think if you want, I think we're definitely gonna get Mia like as a Threnodian resonator. Oh no, at least because if I'm gonna use the PV again, but we did see the form of Mia during the what's it called, the stream showcase thing.
Yeah.
You got this thing. We got this thing. That looks like that really looks like Leviathan. Or am I high? Wait, I'm not showing my browser. Fuck. Here, this thing.
I don't think so. I don't really think so.
You don't? It doesn't.
I think that is a fucked up Mia, but I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think
it's specifically
like
a fish,
Leviathan.
though. It's specifically a fish.
I can see the coloration association, especially on the fins and the whatever you call those, the wing-looking fin things. But I don't think that's Leviathan per se. Like
Leviathan is like straight up a sea serpent.
Yeah. If anything, I could say that she's corrupted by Leviathan frequencies,
That's
especially. Yeah. But like to say that she's a resonator as a result of it, that
is true actually, because there are like other TDs that exhibit the same biology. Let me open the Pokédex real quick.
She is a resonator, and she was. I'm still not letting go of the idea that it's not actually three timelines, but just one that goes from one point to another. Because the first timeline ends in the Doomsday where Lupa is swallowed by the Dark Tide, and then the next thing that happens in the second timeline is the Cardathea breaking the incubator, and there's Dark Tide, and then Lupa or Mia comes out. Yeah, so it's like maybe
they could just be looping at a certain point, because we know that time is kind of weird, but it is a closed loop.
I'm thinking about your ability, your theory about retcon, like what Christopher can say.
I still feel like it's not time travel. I just think he wrote the story this way. So like when Cardathea comes into play, it's the time period that he made specifically for her.
I'm thinking about the thing we were talking about, like where the first timeline like happens, and then we go back And then the second time it happens, and we go back, and then the third time it happens. And then I'm also thinking about what you said about the Cristoforo just adds stuff to the story because that's what he can do. I'm thinking that he saw everything that happened, and then Cartathea shows up, and then he's like, okay, we can use this, and then this happens, and then I don't really know how valid that is though.
Wait, sorry, what I was
Phrolova
trying
did
to
say-
see for the question.
Frollo did say that Rover can just change.
Yeah,
fate,
Rover can
and,
Rover
like,
can
that-
change fate. Because
and it's not a thing that should happen usually for Christopher
Yeah.
Sparrow. So I feel like
there's something
doing a little
special
bit of
about Rover.
trolling.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh
Not
no!
even. It's not even. I'm pretty sure it's not just because it is something special about Rover, because Cartathea also sensed a lot of stuff even
Yeah.
without the script. I feel like you being aware of the script, or like maybe holding it, or whatever the reason you want to
I think the main difference between
lets
Cartathea-
you
Mhm.
lets
Okay.
you break the confines of the script. I feel like that's
let me
the thing.
find
So
it.
Mike,
Cartathea.
she says like, oh, you can just fucking kill her if you want, and it will all be over because there's the story is not written in the way where Lupus just dies like right now.
I think what
And
makes
clearly the Doomsday ending didn't happen. Because
Yeah.
like it was supposed to happen during the final, that clearly did not happen. But there was one other question I had. According to your theory, right? So he wrote it like this way. Did he write Frolova giving the script to Rover?
I don't think so because Phrolova specifically
maybe.
said that. Sorry, my throat. Phrolova specifically said that the realm that she talked to Rover in was a space that no one can disturb. So I'm assuming that Cristoforo doesn't actually he can definitely say that, assume that Phrolova's definitely like tinkering with something, but he can't do anything to like stop it.
Because like after Chacona's quest, we know that he knows that Frolova took a script.
Yeah,
And we know that he knows which script she took.
yeah.
So I wonder if actually maybe he wrote it in that she would help Rover. Because that could be something.
It could be, but
That seems a little
I-
maybe a little too far out of his reach.
Yeah, because he specifically said that, like okay, even if he can do it, I don't think he would because he says that he likes people. He likes
To let
merely-
the actors
yeah
act.
yeah he likes to let the actors act. I don't think he would purposely make someone do something.
Like he can place someone like let's say for example he placed Frolova in the situation where she would to steal the
The
his
script, yeah.
Yeah, that I
Yeah,
can
and, like,
believe.
She
Yeah,
Cristoforo can definitely put maybe instead of like directly telling Phrolova to like, do something, he puts her in a situation where she has to act.
Or she wants to act.
Or when it wants to, because we know that
Yeah.
the Fraxidus, despite being an organization, they don't actually share the same like end goal. Like I mean they do, but they have their own personal personal MOs.
Agenda.
Yeah, agendas.
I'm actually not sure that they are even like super aligned on the grand finale, on the grand goal.
Honestly, yeah, I think that's just Scar's like fanfiction.
I mean,
we
again,
know
my
we know
opinion
Scar is
on
like
Scar is
we
an
know
idiot.
Scar is like a psychopath, so like he wants everyone to die already, like whatever. But we've never gotten any kind of indication that Phrolova actually wants to do something. Let's check.
Or even Cristoforo. Like Cristoforo seems to enjoy seeing people suffer, but that's kind of it.
King of gaslighting. Oh, here it is.
Schadenfreude connoisseur.
Like his goal doesn't seem to be so grand as to destroy the world.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, he's not. He doesn't like so far. He's not that interested in world and like remaking the world. He's just like,
we don't really know what he wants, though.
No, not yet.
No,
You just
not
know
yet.
he's pushing. Yeah, or he's just pushing towards whatever he wants. We just don't know what it is.
You know, he
It's
wants
like the
something.
theme of the whole Frexidus. We were talking
Yeah.
about it with Trap yesterday. It's like the three. We technically know the fourth overseer, whatever, the one with that's caped red thing, whatever.
Oh, the
do
one
we know
which
that's
does
Phrolova,
all the,
though?
in
Or
the
do we know
reflection
that's...
besides Phrolova.
Yeah, but do we know
Yeah,
that's
it
an
should-
overseer,
it
though, is
should
the question.
Well, she kind of speaks evenly on the same ground with whatever her, him, whatever the gender is.
Okay.
I would assume yes.
Okay, I'd
But
have to rewatch that then.
assumption.
Which one? Which scene?
Yeah, it's assumption. It's assumption. It's. I think you can clearly see it at the end of 1.1. So it's.
1.1 would be Sobians.
Yeah, when she's summoning the
Villainous,
Tacit
yeah.
Discords, you can see in the reflection there is another figure.
Where during the.
You should.
1.0?
Yeah, I should see another one because I feel like it's like the same person in the 1.1 in there.
Oh,
I'm not
the
sure actually if that's the same person.
The hunched over person? Wait, where are you? Where are you
Like
looking?
all in red.
Wuthering waves 1.1.
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah, where Frolova's
that because-
monologuing.
Yeah.
The problem is with 1.1. I'm sorry, 1.0 is that the clear image of the person in the reflection is actually seen in the CBT footage and not in the
really? Wait,
final game.
Like, is it during the when? Was it the scene when
Final game,
Phrolova was summoning all the TDs?
Yeah.
Yeah, final game, you can kind of like there's someone standing beside her, but like you just can't make it up anything. And people who share, I know the screenshot, pretty popular with that person. They share it's from closed beta test, so like it's whatever.
Yeah, we can't really rely as much as we like to. As much as we like to use CBT like footage, we can't exactly like in good faith. We can't use it.
It's not gospel in any way.
But
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's just the same person that appears at the end of 1.1. And
I'm trying to find the cutscene. Where the hell
last
is it?
scene.
But I feel like
The last scene of 1.1.
Because I feel like the last scene in 1.1, that one actually differs to Phrolova. So it's like Lady Phrolova, Lady Overseer or something like that.
Yeah. I think she does have a title. I don't think the guy actually talks actually. Doesn't matter. Blah blah blah. Yeah, she doesn't. The old hunched over Praxis member beside it doesn't talk.
No, I'm pretty sure it does.
No,
No, I don't think she does.
I don't recall her talking at all.
No, that old man was just accompanying her.
It's just a dude in a cloak. I don't even know if it's a dude.
Oh, whatever. That's a tangent. What I was saying is that all three overseers that we see, we kind of don't know their goals, but also they're just different flavors of, I don't know how to call it, crazy. Because we were talking about it previously that Christopher is like insanely sadistic or whatever his deal is, because
sociopathic.
He's
maybe.
pretty. Well, they are all.
I mean, they're all
psychopaths.
Yeah, I guess.
Sociopaths, psychopaths, they're all that. I feel like Christopher is more sadistic type to take pleasure in the suffering of people around it.
He takes pleasure in the drama.
Yeah, I feel like I tweeted about it today, I think, about Phrolova. Like, she doesn't... I want to think she has depressive disorder, but like it's not like a fucking canon. But whatever. She definitely uses the her witch status and her wrongdoings as a coping mechanism, like at least in my mind, to maybe even to like feel alive or whatever, because she's incredibly sad individual, like crazy so.
Did
and
the conversation
just...
about Vera make you think about that? Because like it actually makes sense and it kind of tracks.
Yeah. Vera is like really like, okay, it's not 1-to-1 to me. Like it's really close, with Vera, Phrolova. Like you can easily make this connection. It will make sense, but I still feel like Vera specifically has a survival guilt like crazy soul. And for Frolova specifically, I feel like it's more that she just has clinical depression, and it's like she does all this wrong stuff, mostly for one reason, to achieve
Kind
her
of a
goals, whatever
Yeah.
her goals is. Yeah, and the second one is to cope with living, like for that
Now we
extent.
kind of
So I
shield
think
ourselves.
yeah, so that's why I can't wait for 2.5 because it's gonna be a sub story, like 1000%. She's gonna have like some insanely traumatic and sad shit said about her, and I can't wait for people to misinterpret that and to say she's getting redeemed for some reason or whatever they want.
Don't
to,
worry, Luna.
to spin this shit.
Luna punishing Gray is fine. Don't worry.
Nobody knows Luna. But we also talk with Trap about it. Luna doesn't like really match with Frolova actually. Like there's
Yeah.
Lupa's thing is Luna's thing
Luna.
is revenge. Yeah, she just wants revenge on people who did wrong by her, and at the end of that path, she was so far gone that she just like, oh, whatever the fuck. I should start a sentence or whatever. I feel like Frolova isn't
I
on
found
the
it.
revenge
I
thing.
found it. I think that's the. Yeah. Okay. Let me find a good screenshot of the fucking.
And again, Scar is just.
Scar's
I'm
a Scar.
sure he got
Scar is
traumatized.
like-
Maybe I don't know.
Bro,
Like,
Maybe
if I
his
had
mom
to-
throw a kettle at him or whatever. But like,
If I had to tie
don't
them
know.
to the actual ascendants, I don't think there is one that is exactly like Frolova right now.
I mean that's good then.
yeah.
Let me think. Luna would be if the girl from the village became a Fraxidus, then that would be Luna because
Yeah.
I can see
Oh,
the girl
yeah,
from the
yeah,
village
yeah, yeah.
being vengeful.
Yeah.
Well, basically, Scar would be Gabriel. Actually, psychotic moron.
I feel like
Can't actually
Christopher
reason with
fits
that
better,
guy.
no?
And yeah, the thing
Let's-
with Christopher, like
I feel like
Christopher kinda-
Christopher.
Christopherov sounds like he's the closest to Gabriel in that sense. I think. No.
No, because Gabriel. The thing is, Gabriel isn't just sadistic.
Like he's very
Gabriel
smart.
is like religious.
yeah,
about it.
he's religious. Yeah.
That's why I'm saying Scar because I feel like Scar kind of like vibes with a death cult.
I feel like Scar is the furthest thing from being not really religious, but just some kind of belief system. Because we see amazingly with Christopher his belief system in people acting on their own in the desperate situations, which is like kinda aligns, like at least to me, aligns with Gabriel. And Sky is just I don't know, fucking unhinged weirdo, whatever. With that
I mean,
fucking-
Yeah,
kinda,
they
yeah.
don't really align well, honestly. But because even
Again,
Christopher
that's-
doesn't really
that's
align
great.
well with Gabriel.
yes, it's good
Because again,
it should stay that way.
oh yeah, no, absolutely. I don't want them to reuse the ascendants. The ascendants are great. Let's
Yeah,
make more.
You don't want to bring up the flame chasers
again.
again. Ooh.
I don't want to
Exactly.
Royoverse this shit, okay?
We yapped about 1 hour, I think, yesterday, talking about the whole fucking flame chasers thing and whatever.
Ooh, are we going there?
Nah.
Okay, that's not. That's not. Okay. Okay, wait. I found the screenshot of the other ascendant. I mean, the other overseer.
yeah.
Make sure you're
But
showing it.
wait, just
Here it
like
is.
a quick thing about Luna. The thing about Luna is that it's not like Luna gets redeemed
No,
because she
she's
doesn't.
yeah,
But at the
she's-
same time, it's not like Luna remains the same.
Yeah.
She isn't static. Luna starts reasoning about it because it's like, okay, well, actually, Commandant is not a piece of shit.
Yeah,
like
she
the
goes
people
from like
Chroma.
Commandant is stealing my sister and she should die to maybe he's not that bad. I
Maybe
need to
it's
rethink.
actually not a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Maybe not
I need-
every human is actually.
I need to rethink something. Yeah, that's what she
Yeah,
basically
exactly.
does,
That's
and that leads to Gabriel's biggest crash out.
Exactly. Gabriel's fucking generational crash out that gives us space.
He's like,
fucking
what the
punishing
fuck do you mean? You don't hate humanity anymore? No, you have to hate humanity. And then Luna's like, what the hell are you talking about?
virus. Yeah, and then like Actually, Gabriel manages to give the closest thing to a redeeming act for Luna.
Yeah, Luna just realized, wait, this ascendant shit is actually kind of fucked up. And then she's like,
not really for Luna, but kind of for Alpha.
yeah.
Like, Alpha is super selfish. Alpha doesn't give a shit about
Yeah,
this.
Alpha doesn't give a shit about it. He just wants... Alpha is just there to make sure Luna doesn't keel over.
I'm pretty sure Scar fits with Alpha pretty well because they're just like fucking selfish and there.
Yeah, but this difference is Scar doesn't love anything. He's just there to like blow shit up.
He's
we just don't know
he's
shit
an
about
anarchist.
Scar.
He's here to blow shit up. Yeah.
Problem that any kind of characterization of Scar was made in fucking CBT, and a lot of it stuck with people even in the release, because in the release Scar really isn't like that well defined. He just speaks in riddles, reads us a bedtime story, then gets frozen
he's Sunday.
in place by Sanhua, and just gets put to jail. Amazing.
Scar is put in jail.
I'm
to be
sure.
fair,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
We do only have a biased characterization too.
Yeah,
because Yang is the one who tells us who Scar is.
Yeah, and then Rover's like, oh shit, he's bad about it. And then Yang tells us about Scar, and then she gets kidnapped, and Scar shows up, and that's not a good first impression. Because by then, Rover's already like, because by the time Rover sees Scar, he's like, who are you? My name's Scar. Oh, this guy is Scar.
Oh, this motherfucker is a Scar. Yeah.
This guy sucks.
Like, Scar really didn't help himself in getting into Rover's.
Honestly,
he's not.
Scar did not give himself any favors.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna make the Ascendant theme again, kinda. So I feel like in the Ascendant theme, I personally, the most sympathetic one was Alpha for me, because it's like
Alpha is just there to save his sister. Right?
Alpha just got fucked, like royally so. She just got told, like, you can join me, your sister, or you can just fucking die. And she's like, okay, I'll join. So like, whatever. But I feel like Phrolova will be the sympathetic one, like Luna, and not exactly redeemed. She will not become fucking good or whatever. She just she will just hear out her sob story, and maybe Rover will not kill her on the spot next time or whatever, but like she won't become like fucking good or whatever. That's going to be Phrolova. For Christopher, I think they're really just going Gabriel route, because every person who read PGR story just hates Gabriel.
Rightfully so. The guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah, and I feel like it's gonna be the same thing with Christopher. Everybody's just gonna fucking hate his ass. Like, you can admit cool thing that he did, like manipulations he did, and he is like cool and genius, but also fuck him. And
people definitely want to fuck him.
Scar is whatever. I don't want to talk about Scar. I don't know. We just
me neither. I don't want to talk about Scar. I don't care about Scar.
Yeah, but well,
to be fair. No, I honestly, if they gave me playable Cristoforo, I would pull in a fucking heartbeat.
Right?
Yep.
I would pull in a heartbeat if like Cristoforo was playable. But the thing, I don't know. I don't know there is a Gabriel yet. And I don't know even if Cristoforo can get to being a Gabriel.
No, Cristoforo hasn't...
I mean, he can get to that. Like,
but he hasn't tried.
Do whatever they want.
He hasn't tried creating new life, so he's not Gabriel yet.
I just think they will try to make him as bad as, maybe not as bad. Like, he will be the hated member of the Fraxides. Like,
if he shows up
their goal.
with the stamp of Cartethia's body, like it,
Rover
like
might actually crash out.
Then actually, I can see that. Because honestly, Gabriel, the first time you see him, he's holding the stamp of fucking Selena.
Oh, Selena, yeah. He just goes. Yeah, he shows up and has Selena's like dripping ribs and dripping corpse. Like her ribs are like showing up, and then he's like, I'm gonna leave now.
Yeah, I
mean, he
shows up, presents dead body, refuses to elaborate. Leaves.
Shut up. We're streaming. There's chat. We need to pay some attention to chat. One thing, can you scroll up chat a bit, because there's like interesting comment. Okay, that was a lot. The one that says there are so many people with power related to fate in Septimont, like Christopher, Phrolova, Yuna, and Bullying. Okay, Bullying not really
Bullying is
related.
not. It's not. She doesn't have fate, but she has the power to like see, like see truth, and even that is not.
No, yeah, because
That's not
mirrors are specifically made to.
Yeah, it's not directly related to her powers. We don't know her powers yet.
And Frolova also, I don't think she can just wait. But Yuna is an interesting one. I was also like flabbergasted when I learned it. Yuna, for some reason, just can foretold fate. Like, I know we're kind of in the fantastical arc of Wuva, but it's still kind of rooted in reality in one way or another. Like, if you allow the magic of frequencies to exist, let's say. So like Kathia can just fucking, I don't know, split concepts of human mind, but it still kind of makes sense because she actually splits frequencies. So like you can tie it.
You can.
And but to me personally, like I just went on a tangent about Christopher changing fate and how much shit he actually needs to do to like implement that. And to have Yuna just foretold fate is just
directly like that. That sounds really
it's kind of like they do say they paid the price, but I feel like it just shouldn't work anyway. It's not like you can just summon a demon from somewhere.
Yeah, Yuno is definitely a real problem here because if Yuno can see.
Step away for a second. What did I miss?
We're just talking about Yuno and her ability to foretell fate.
Oh, yeah, it's like unnatural. It shouldn't be a thing. Like to me personally,
I think technically, isn't there like a science? No, not the science, but the theory like Laplace's demon, right? You can calculate, provided you know where everything is going to land. You can basically like predict what's happening.
So the idea
but it's. Laplace demon is used to say that determinism is fucking cringe and it doesn't work. I'm pretty sure.
I think that's the idea. Yeah.
The whole point.
Yeah.
But that's like one. I guess that's one way. Like, imagine if Yuno's like entire basis for calculate. Yeah, cause wait, I'm thinking about this now. That if she was able to calculate everything, that would just make her a second Theta system.
I mean, Tesla system makes sense because it's a
supercomputer. Yeah,
it's multi-dimensional supercomputer. It's like okay, maybe.
Yeah, but that system is basically statistics on steroids. Like essentially, that's what it's doing. And to be honest, the same could be said of the foretelling, because like Jue does the same thing, and people call it an oracle, and so on and so forth.
I'm thinking about like how does the nature of Yuno's powers, like how does it work science, and how does the science of Yuno's power work? Because she definitely can't see the future. No, that can't be it.
Jue can't see the future per se.
I have a certain I don't know how to say it properly. Like she obviously connected with the moon, and she probably makes her telling or whatever on the moon. Like it's a thing that just happens, and we know in Septimont specifically, moon is just like extremely large, and not only extremely large, it's somehow like it's not exactly, but it resembles stellar matrices for me, like personally. Like
does it?
Not one-to-one, of course, but like it has constellations inside or whatever. You can discern certain patterns inside of it. It's like very strange. It's not like
I know it's not one-to-one
matrices specifically. Yeah.
Let's see.
Like you can see stars or like even nebulas if you want to go that way.
Yeah, I guess so.
You can kind of expect, and it's like what the fuck. So maybe whatever is, I'm still on the fucking theory that every moon is projected. Maybe if that moon is actually projected, it
has to be projected
from the. It has to be projected, one, and two, whatever projects it, I always suspected that it was something related to Tess's, not system, but like institute maybe, or like sister company of thesis institute.
Oh yeah, because that definitely exists.
That that probably exists somewhere. So like that probably projects it, and then I can like, it also calculates fate in advance, like future events, and Yuna can fucking
see it,
grasp it, see it. Yeah, because the problem is that is the comment about statistics was pretty on the nose, because statistics aren't like 100% certain.
Yeah,
and we know exactly
it's all calculation. This can be wrong.
And this is calculations, and this is a lot of times just wrong. That's why we have multiple endings for stuff. But like Yuna just, at least it seems to be like that she just foretells it perfectly.
Yeah, they're making it sound like Yuno's able to calculate stuff like 100%. That doesn't sound possible.
Yeah, because the way Christopher describes her was like an observer of the laws of causality, which is kind of like
that was French too.
Oh, that's what he said. Yeah,
that was kind of the same, because like they described it as foretelling, and like the same thing. Technology advanced enough will look like magic to everyone.
Yeah.
But like we don't know if it's actually that. Like it might be related to her forte that allows her to calculate shit. Because then again, it's not like she like foretells, quote unquote, that that Julia was guilty. She has proof.
She has
she had straight up proof.
She got her in 4K. Yeah. The problem is like
which mind it might be because.
She just has cameras. Like that's probably that's legit. Probably not how her powers like actually work. Because any reporter worth their salt could just get those footages.
And also, problem come. I think that's exactly what Laplace Demon is talking about. If you can foresee the future, wouldn't you be included in the future that you
calculate? There's no
like. Yeah, you can't change it because
there's no free will.
Event of you glancing at it exactly. Yeah, it's like event itself. So like, she seems not only to be able to look at the future but also change it. So I'm pretty sure she was like
observer of the laws of causality. She can see stuff and then like say I don't want that and do something else. That seems way too OP.
I don't think that's how it works. Wait, but why are you saying like she has 100% accuracy? I forget where we are getting that from.
It was from Lupa talking about it, I believe. When
it was all hearsay. Once again, it's all hearsay again. Oh god.
Yeah.
Unreliable actors. Oh fuck. My brain.
the patch number 2.
Let's see. Yeah, what Lupa says that. I think what she says specifically is that is the strongest of the best priestess that they had like so far.
Yeah. Because she was born at the eclipse or whatever.
At a lunar eclipse, I think.
Yeah.
Let me check it.
If you go to the part when it says go to the lobby, then that's where she should be. Get to the lounge. Go to
here.
And then if you go down a second, if you go down.
Yeah, no, because Wait, oh yeah, here. Oh, here.
There we
go. Oh
go.
my god.
I hate that it does that.
It does that. Oh fuck. Okay, where is it here?
I hate that you click on the other option and then just fucking sends you somewhere.
First spent her time in the hunting grounds.
Okay. Septimont, the priestess of Septimont has the authority to make final judgments. In particular, is one of F4's Augusta's staunchest allies. Most prophets spend their days in the temple observing fate's flow and tending. Observing fate's flow. What does that mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like
the Wuthering waves.
This foretelling thing, I'm not sure it's actually like what we are thinking about, like prediction necessarily.
Yeah, it's not clairvoyance. It kind of is.
I mean, her power is sold as observer of causality. Her power can literally go down the logic chain, is probably what it's working it with.
But the reason we might need her is because she might be able to tell when Christopher is changing something.
Oh, that is true, actually.
It's
Because then again,
if-
she
if
seemed
he-
pretty surprised that we got Arsinosa's blessing.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
She definitely doesn't like see
Oh,
the future.
oh
of
yeah, she is.
whatever
That's
getting
interesting.
prompt.
Here.
And frankly, it's not really even a blessing. It's just a thumbs up.
Yeah, it's like Arsinosa saying, "You go,
You go,
great
girl.
job, go, buddy, you did
Yes,
it,
bitch, slay.
You did it." It's like it came over, nodded, and then went back.
And then
It's like, okay.
Ian's like, huh,
Oh,
that's interesting.
that is one hell of a blessing.
Yeah, also, just one thing that throws me off even more is that Yuna is supposed to pay the price for her power. It's like not okay. We have some reason that they kind of pay the price for their fortress, but it's
Oh, yeah,
because
that is
they're
true.
practically overclocking.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. Every use of your forte
why-
has a cost to it.
To be fair, they
Yeah,
did
it's like,
clarify the
that's-
definition of overclocking a little bit, because now it's overuse
Yeah.
of forte or too obsessed over something.
Oh yeah, wasn't
I
there?
think
but
it's like anything that makes you go unstable.
Understood.
Because
Yeah.
like stability of a
Yeah, you
forte is
will.
tied to your mental fortitude, basically. Because like we see that Zani is like especially stable, because she has a lot of mental fortitude, but then again, like overclocking is a bit complicated. But Camellia
here it
instead
is.
is very unstable.
Oh here. Overuse of power or obsession can overload a resonator's
Oh.
mind.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
they
what
have
that's
the-
what I mean.
Oh, I didn't read
So
that.
there-
Basically,
there's-
use it. I think
Yeah,
we
that-
know it's connected directly to mental state of resonators.
yeah.
If they're chilled, so like okay, whatever.
Hmm.
So yeah, to me it doesn't make a lot of sense if your basic forte power for foretelling fate or whatever you want to say,
Mhm.
you would actively pay the price for it. So either she can only do that while overclocking, kind of like Cantarella maiden trials were doing that, or like something else. I don't know what exactly.
I mean, maybe she can't change it. Like she can observe fate. She can point out that something is happening.
Again, then
But-
it's useless. Like,
Yeah,
But
no,
to
if,
change
if you
it,
can't use your powers to
she
foretell fate,
has
then what the
to pay
hell
a
is it
price.
for?
you mean like, oh, okay, yeah, I can see it. Maybe, yeah.
And I mean, that price might be very steep.
Maybe she
Yeah,
can
I can
only
buy that.
maybe she can only point people in the right direction and not instead of actually directly telling it.
Oh no, that's
She
for
wasn't
sure.
exactly
that's
pointing.
Medibus Rex lesson.
Yeah, but she wasn't exactly pointing people when she jumped down the stage, like 100 meters fall, and then pointed the finger at Silver head and said she's guilty. It's like not exactly leading.
I mean, to be fair, was that tied to her power though?
No, I'm pretty sure all resonators can do that.
Also,
Oh,
another
she-
thing, I
she got-
love that.
She plunge
it's
attacked
actually
at the
just
very
the
last
best of
second.
priestesses.
She plunge attacked at the very last second.
Like Yuno's order is literally the Vestals. Because like they tend to the Eternal Flame, they are like called in judgments, in courts. Which also the Vestals used to do. And they don't even have to swear, they don't have to be under oath. The Vestals could just say get the say on the trial.
Oh, it's long.
That is pretty cool. They did a really nice research
Oh,
for their inspiration here. Although the thing that it's that actually might be. Remember where you were saying that Yuno might be corrupted or might not be able to see the future
oh
because
yeah. We were talking about that yesterday.
Remember when you said that? What if that is actually the price instead of like not being able to see the future? When he says like
She
she
gets
has to
corrupted
pay
or-
a price. Instead, that moon going black is not being like necessarily corrupted or anything, but it's like the price that she has to pay.
Well, like determining a
Either losing
future.
their power.
Like, if she
either
determines a future, she
whatever.
can't use it. She just goes blind for like a good while. Maybe.
No, or forever.
Forever? Like that's a pretty big cost, but then again, yeah. True.
I mean, you want to change the future. That's a pretty big task.
True.
He can basically just, I don't know, hit up Sanhua. Sanhua has active TD infection in her eyes. They can just share it between each other, and she will see, at least she will see frequencies around her.
That's also an option.
I should probably move you guys here. It's covering the text.
Now we're above Yuno's feet.
Someone said, I think they will show Galbrenna in Septimon story.
Yeah,
So,
that's definitely gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
I
We were
don't know if
talking
they
about
will in the second part. I don't know if they will in this 2.4 second part.
Probably
I'm
not.
sure.
Probably not.
But,
But
I don't
they
think
might
we have-
introduce her. Sorry,
I
go
think they'll
They
name
would
drop
have
her at
seen
least.
Yeah, probably, but we would have seen, like, I don't know, some models of Galbrenna, I think. And
Yeah, I think we
she
would have
would
seen
be
it
just-
already in the story. If she was
Yeah.
if she was showing up like soon, we would have at least seen it.
Again, it's highly likely that the arc just spans over 2.5, 2.6, maybe 2.7 even,
yeah.
who knows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
because
need Septimon to
2.7
crash out before Galbrenna returns.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because before Galbrenna returns, we also saw, like, I don't know what the imagery was exactly. To me, it seemed like fucking Avinolium was crashing down on Raguna, like,
fucking where?
personally, because
Oh, I was looking at that like yesterday, and I don't think that actually looks like Raguna. Because like I was rewatching the cathedral, right? And the cathedral has wings everywhere. But the architecture of the dome, of the one that Avinolium is crashing down, it kind of resembles more Septimon's, except that fucking dome, right?
Is
Because
it this?
there are like temples on the side.
Is it
and
this
everything.
one?
Go back a little bit.
a bit really, yeah.
This one.
The frame before.
Oh, this one. Oh yeah. Oh,
This one
this
does
one.
not look like Raguna, actually.
Yeah, that-
like if you look,
Does it?
the architecture is not the same.
Could
Yeah.
be
It
Lily-
looks like Avinolium to me, personally.
Yeah, another Avinolium's crashing down.
The tower
Can you
above
can
that
you
looks
make it
good.
even less, like a bit to the left, the timeline, please?
Oh, yeah.
Because we can see also the reflection, and I don't.
Oh, that's also
think
the
it's
coral.
actually a reflection.
It's also there's also coral growths in here.
Yeah,
So
maybe it's like in the water.
The one there definitely looks like the Avinolium. But under the city I don't think that's Raguna.
no,
It
that's
might
not
be
the,
Lilyland. It might be another
It's like-
section of Septimon that we
That-
haven't seen yet.
It's just general art style. It's like concept art, more likely to me. But like
Yeah.
whatever, it's not even the point. I'm just saying that there is certainly a story beat where one thing should impact the other one way. Like
Well,
Yeah,
something's gonna eat shit, and it's not Septimon.
And also,
maybe I don't know, maybe.
Gabby's gonna come back, like it says, when the doom looms over Inashita. So it's like she's gonna basically at the worst time she's gonna
She's gonna show up and it's like, what the hell just happened?
she's gonna be like the community meme with the guy coming back with the pizza.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were talking about it yesterday. I'm pretty sure every character that was dripped, except for Chisa, because it's
Showing up.
No.
She has the
it's highly likely Chisa will be some Noir. Again, we have some Noir theme all throughout Renacita because just some reason has ties to the deeper levels. So I'm feeling like it will be some Noir related in some kind with Chisa.
Yeah, I think,
but
I think every character that was shown is tied to this story arc, this new story arc.
Yeah.
But Chisa is gonna probably be through the Som Noir. Like I'm positive that she's a Som Noir character. I'm positive. She has to be.
The Neo Dream Tokyo vibe is so real. I really want it. Not gonna lie.
That's the thing. Like it's so referential that she doesn't feel like a real character, because like not any other character in the game is like that. Even fucking Catathea, who's like the mix of Jesus with Zelda, isn't that much referential like Chisa.
Yeah.
So to me personally, it only makes sense if she is gonna appear in some noir that's like basically whatever you want it to make, films or whatever you want.
Also, wait a second.
Yeah.
What's up with Galbrana's huge monstrous shadow in the PV? Can you go back a
Oh, yeah,
second? I
there's
don't think I noticed the shadow.
It looked like a serpent. Whatever.
These are mounts definitely.
Yeah.
I think those are two monsters fighting or something. But the inspiration for Galbrana, I can just like shut that down real quick. The Chinese name for Galbrana is a transliteration of Gabriella. Gabriella is like the female version of Gabriele, which is Gabriel.
Oh.
And you get the wings, and Gabriel in one of the apocryphal texts was shown punishing the sinners that were represented as snakes.
Stars rest in
And in
silence.
their not drip marketing, in their fucking unveil thingy, she's like, devil ever bathed in the purifying flames. Now, I don't want to say that's on the nose. That's more than on the nose. So I don't know why they went with Galbrana, because like that's kind of meaningless. I guess they wanted something more exciting and fantasy sounding
They
than
probably don't want
Gabriella.
to. They probably didn't want to use the name Gabriel again.
Especially because like the
Gabriel already
Chinese name
exists.
especially is like Gabrielina, which
Yeah,
is like even it's like cute and cute and cuddly. It's a little bit-
imagine-
Also pretty sure
you know,
they just.
it's like a pet
I'm
name,
pretty
you
sure
know,
they
it's-
just don't want to name drop a fucking angel, fucking
Yeah,
archangel.
probably.
It-
Kid
also.
named Gabriel.
yeah. So yeah,
But yeah,
it's like
that's
yeah,
that's where she comes from. Like even the wing scheme, the serpent scheme, the fire, which is usually an angel thing of purifying evil.
Oh my god.
It's
I'll
very-
just comment. I'll
An
just comment
Outlander
quickly on this.
pertains to whence they came.
Like okay, I saw whatever think about Gabriele came from Sidnema, and I just want to say like
Yeah, Sidmar.
if you can help it, if you can help it, don't hold every thing that Sidnema says as truth and is something that will be for surely happen, because it's just not like some things you just make up, and like even you can say that probably the connection to Archangel of Gabriel is more solid or more truthful than the connection to what they say Chimera, like mixture of birds or snake, whatever they wanted to call it, but still just those are series. They are not like exactly true. So like I would love to see people just not spread them a lot, because it's a thing that happens quite frequently for whatever reason. It's like it's honestly kind of just, in my opinion, it's hurting the story. Like you're making too much connections to the real world in
Yeah, because Wuthering Way, like Solaris is like its own world with its own mythology, with its own everything. So us like attaching so much of our world to Solaris might not be healthy for
The wind
making
rises.
assumptions. Here we
Yeah, no, I just wanted
It's-
to, because like Galbrana, since it doesn't mean anything, there was a lot of like speculation on the name,
yeah.
and so when I found when I was talking with a friend, and like they said, do you like Gabriella? And I was like, wait, who the fuck is Gabriella? So that's where I found out that in the end, the name is actually just Gabriella, which is funny.
We're approaching like 3 hours here, holy shit.
And
wait,
yeah, again, we do know it's all speculation and stuff. It's just one of those things where
Yeah,
we
we
gotta
just
be
have
gotta hold a
just-
second. Like,
People like hold speculation as like the absolute truth, and that's like that doesn't sound very healthy. Like it's fine to speculate, but like I think we have to be careful about like spreading our theory as if it's objective fact.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Just have to say that like most theories that get made, at least for WoW, I don't want to talk about other games. At least for WoW, a lot of the times it just don't happen. Like you don't get a 100% hit with your series like ever. We were talking about it earlier in the server as well, because like I dug up some old conversations and like they kinda hit.
Yeah, it's all like
Hit only in the
it's
general
like
direction.
somewhere,
Yeah.
right? Somewhere, right?
Those.
Okay, let's check our
Wait,
notes.
what the hell? I just spotted a conversation here that talks about Augusta laughing at someone that tripped and almost bit his tongue.
Where? Fucking where?
It's in the night at the base of the spire. The place where you find Calcaro and where Augusta was speaking from.
Okay, give me a second. Let's check this off.
There are like 3 people talking in front of the little hovering signal holders. What the hell do we call these things?
The
nukes.
cars?
The bombs.
The Buick?
The thing is that look like nukes.
Oh, the missiles.
Yeah, exactly. The one that hold the banners.
This thing?
I'm just reading chat while you're going on. Someone said like asked perhaps Hekate's prophecies are from Phrolova, right? And yes, Hecate is a open game.
Sorry a sec.
Yeah.
Turn to the night, and where those 2 girls are, there are gonna be 3 people. No, night. Oh, okay.
Basically, Hecate is most probably just a creation of Phrolova. Phrolova owns a sonorosphere that's called the Beyond, where it is said that most frequencies converge, and Hecate just resides there. So it's just like her pet or whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, right.
The only Septimont I see are the CPU bars.
And she likes strawberry ice cream. I already like Augusta. Me and Augusta are gonna get along just nicely. Yeah, they're gossiping. Oh, careful, Carlotta Montelli is not someone you can take lightly. There is another conversation going on here, gossip about Carlotta. No, it's still there. It's still around there. Yeah, there are 3 guys here that are saying, we stuck a deal with the Montellis from Raguna.
Doesn't actually look that bad from the stream on Discord, to be honest. I also grew up on 30 FPS games for like most of my life, so I just don't notice it probably.
Wait, what was the question you read earlier? Sorry. I got lost in Augusta liking strawberry ice cream.
I answered it. The question was, is Hecate the Phrolova's pet or whatever they asked for?
Oh, okay, got it. Was just to keep tabs. I actually do wonder, like, because I think the characterization, if you will, for Phrolova to set up the next patch is gonna start in this second half.
Oh, for sure, yeah. We already started. Like we have exploration quest already.
Yeah, the exploration quest we had, and honestly, I'll be real. She sounded so sad, the gondola spitter cooking. Oh, turns out she spat it out.
She had like her first ever hack in the text, and like immediately after the gondola spit the food out, it's like, okay, what the fuck?
Okay, whatever.
I feel like it's like foreshadowing for her just being awfully mistreated, and like not in the sober way, but like in a fucked up way. Yeah, it's like it's gonna be bad.
Like I do think she's gonna be. I do think she's gonna have a huge sub story.
I actually just posted a picture of it was from the teaser for Phrolova, like where we see her around the people and she's kneeling, and like when the people are gone, she has like incredibly sad, like kinda even comically sad face. Like, but like. It is comically, it's like large eyes or whatever, but in that particular instance, it just feels kind of haunted or whatever. Also, what the fuck is this dude doing in this city? It's like he can just kill like half the city right now, and like
it's like it's domestic. It's okay. It's like people keep pet tigers.
Okay, yeah, you can just fucking I don't know.
Maybe like with Phrolova, I'm sure she's because again, the thing about Phrolova, and the reason why I don't think she's like evil, but rather she does evil things.
She does evil things for them. Yeah.
I feel like, we were saying this yesterday. Mm-hmm. Like Phrolova might be a misguided kind of evil. Like she got probably mistreated and something got her obsessed with revealing hypocrisy, revealing the truth, revealing this unseen side, right?
Yeah, I think it has to do with we got a teaser of that in the PV where the people are around her.
Yeah, and she was pretty happy, and then she vanished. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she was.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, because Phrolova's powers are definitely like very tied to the underworld, and if she's like looking for ways to bring those people back, then that would because she commands Hecate, and Hecate is related to the beyond, which is apparently a place where all decaying frequencies like end up. It's some kind of afterlife. So she's definitely trying to bring something back.
Yeah, and even in the way that she interacts with like the Order, right?
Yeah.
She technically cooperated with the Order, but at the same time, she doesn't seem to like be doing the Order bidding.
Yeah, she's just there to like oversee something.
It feels like basically she's setting up the Order for something rather than her just trying to help the Order achieve something. If that makes sense.
She's conducting a business transaction and like throwing like wrenches everywhere in the process.
Like to cause problems.
Like even when she helps the girl, right? Quote unquote helps the girl.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, well, I will help you, but the price will be very steep. You will be basically remade with the dark tide and so on.
She's definitely trying to like make sure, like see like how long will something stay corporeal if she uses the dark tide to like maintain their form?
Not only that, but like how much of you will remain? How much will you hold your value? How much of you will remain? Because she was surprised that, for example, the patrician, like Medallius.
He was like, this guy is a lot more resilient than I expected. Is this something because of the dark tide, or is it because
and if I had to speculate, it's because Medullius is very true to himself.
Yeah. He's very honest.
Exactly, like he's a piece of shit and he doesn't hide it. Like he's perfectly aware he's a piece of shit, and he absolutely has no issues showing it. You know?
Yeah, but because like even what's it called, the father, like he's already like fallen to the dark tide. But Medelius, like even if Phrolova was the one helping him, like he's very sane. He's very lucid.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the girl stayed lucid as well.
I guess so.
I posted the image of Phrolova. You can show on stream if you want. Of her, like, fucking
Oh, here it is. Here.
looking miserable as
huge
fuck.
sad eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me like.
I will say
It's like-
that I do think that the way that the dark tide is the dark tide is essentially the red tide, just frequent wooified
Yeah.
Yeah.
at this point. So
Do
like,
not
I
recognize the bodies in the water.
do not recognize the bodies in the water.
Oh no!
But-
Do not talk with them.
Hi, Commandant.
Stop. Okay.
But
I don't
it
want
I
to
feel like
get to Echo area.
It's a similar theme, but it's not exactly like it's just red
There-
tide, wet black. It's not.
it's not a recolor. There's more to it at this point.
Yeah.
Instead of a 4-dimensional virus made manifest in a pool of acidic death, we have
But I gotta say, I
Primordial
like one
soup.
thing a lot about it, and compared to 1.0, where we were looking for the lament and everything, this feels a little bit more tangible.
Yeah.
It feels a
Yeah.
little bit scaled down
It probably
and a
helps.
little bit more tangible.
It probably helps because we've already seen like the dark tide. Like, we've properly seen it, so it feels
Yeah.
more real than the lament.
I also
Even
feel like
the
stakes
lament
are
is
more
too
clearly.
large.
Yeah.
Yeah, and stakes more clearly outlined because we really have the whole city of Septimont, and city is actually really large, and you can easily believe that there are millions people living here, contrary to the fucking
Also
Raguna that's supposed to have like 2 million people. I think one like Raguna.
I think
hosts
Raguna
1
is-
million people.
Like according to the pre quest about Raguna, it says
Yeah, it was like a few
at
million.
least like 3 million or 2 million people in Raguna.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't hold capacity, and like
Yeah,
whatever.
Raguna doesn't even
And
hold.
the whole.
Hmm.
Yeah, and the whole
Septimont does
charade
feel
of
grand. Yeah.
Yeah. Whole charade of 2.0 was like, oh, it's a festival and we need to fucking lure it. So like, it wasn't something specifically bad. Even Phrolova was cooperating, like, okay, I will be your demon king or whatever, so that you can get the crown or laurel or whatever you want. Like,
The laurel, yeah.
But here it's like it's really tangible. They want to remake Dark Tide. They want maybe to revive Threnodian. They want like some other things. There's something wrong with Echoes and there's a lot of stakes already set up. I'm pretty sure there are going to be more even after part 2, but still a lot of stakes. And like,
another thing that makes it feel real, and it's a very little thing, but it does help a lot, is that the NPCs are voiced.
Oh yeah, a lot of.
So when you run around the city, you actually hear people.
Yeah, I've been
and,
doing that
like-
this entire time. You hear a lot of people.
Yeah, you hear everyone and everything, right? So it does make the
It makes the
city
city
feel more
more
alive,
li-
and a
more
threat
live-
to the city becomes a threat that is more believable.
Yeah. What the hell?
At least, I think so.
It sells the city a lot.
Yeah.
You'll hear me say like small details make up the big picture a lot. Like
Oh,
it
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
cliche, but holy cow,
Yeah.
does it really make a difference in the long run?
also like we had tangible villains because 2.0 didn't have villains at all. 2.2 our villain was fucking Threnodian. Okay, cool. Like it's a concept, you can fight it maybe.
Sort of.
Will it make sense to you? No. Yeah, but like here it's like, oh, chaos.
Yeah, here is like it's
Always-
Cristoforo. It's actually a guy. We can fight
You can-
him. We can
Yeah, but
look
except
at
Rover doesn't Rover doesn't actually know that Cristoforo is a guy that exists yet. Rover, like,
him. Oh, yeah,
because
right. Well, I mean, he doesn't know
Frolova's,
that it's him, but he
Yeah.
knows that he exists.
yeah, Frolova's like, you've met him before. And Rover's like, we have?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
so
he's
stupid
never
because-
shown. It never shown itself in.
He's never announced himself as Cristoforo the Overseer.
Well, yeah, but not even. He never showed himself being a Fraxidus to Rover. He
Oh,
did
yeah,
it to
yeah.
Chacona, but even Chacona, I don't think knew his
Yeah,
name.
no, yeah, no.
Windfall profits.
He
He doesn't.
knew that he was a stage,
I
like
think
a playwright.
Chacona knows that there's a playwright that's some bad news, but I don't think Chacona knows that Cristoforo is Fraxidus.
Still, I feel like Rova is kind of
I'll take it
dumped
as my
down a
overtime
bit
fee.
at least in part 1. Like, I feel like Rova has to figure out that Cristoforo is an overseer because Chacona like directly says there's this playwright going around. He's fucking dangerous. Be
Yeah.
sure that to handle him properly, and then. The only playwright that Rova ever mentions and ever knows of is Cristoforo, because even in 2.2, when you're on the boat with Carthea talking about the martyrdom of the Blessed Maiden, Rova just name drops Cristoforo.
Yeah.
Like you. Okay, I can understand if Rova doesn't connect the dots right there with Chacona. Phrolova literally says she has an associate that writes the stories, and it's like, okay, Rova, come on.
I think the problem is that Cristoforo in Rover's mind, and now Carthea's mind, is that this guy named Cristoforo is a good person, like because Rover has name dropped him, right? So Carthea and Rover are under the assumption that Cristoforo is a good guy. So the associations that if Phrolova is talking about another playwright, then that person can't be Cristoforo.
I do think that for Rover that is the case. I don't know why for Carthea though, because I feel like Carthea saw him.
Yeah, but
I'm a piece of shit.
yeah, but the
to be
problem
fair-
is Cristoforo never said that, said his name in front of when Fleur de Lis was like, you did this.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
Like Carthea knows Cristoforo exists, but she doesn't know what he looks like at all. And Cristoforo hasn't introduced
enough.
himself at this point.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
Cristoforo, as far as Carthea is concerned, is a good guy, and whoever's in front of her can't be Cristoforo.
Yeah. Also, it's probably because of the suspension of disbelief that there should be a lot more people in Raguna than we actually see. Which it is what it is.
well,
I think
we
like
have to
Raguna should host like 7 families if I counted them properly. So like there should be 7, well, maybe not Ficelle and Mantelli level families, but still like Takatas,
There's still
the family from the Mantelli trailer.
The Marinos, the
also had-
other family that was
yeah.
friends of the Marinos. There were the
Yeah, so like
there
should
was
be a lot,
another
but like
family that is mentioned. I don't remember.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, they should host all this a lot of families. It should be like extremely well, you know the how Raguna is like. There's a lot of nobles, a lot of whatever, but it just doesn't look like that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they could have made Raguna bigger because like Raguna is even I don't know,
tiny.
like, half.
Yeah,
It's
like
half is as big as Jinjo, even not
Like
even
the-
Septimon.
Septimon, what's it called? Raguna doesn't even fit the size of the submerged area.
Jinjo, not even Jinjo, fuck it, fucking Gushu is bigger than Raguna.
Goishu is bigger than.
Yeah, Raguna was very small. I don't know why they decided to go that way.
Probably like
Like, I'm not saying every city needs to be as big as Septimon. With again, though, I would like it because I love how big
Yeah.
Septimon is. I really like this city.
Septimon is fucking massive, yeah.
my favorite spot in the game right now.
Yeah.
Just running around. I feel like I'm back in Warcraft where I used to run around the fucking Orgrimmar.
Oh my god. Oh.
Like when I don't know what to do, I'm just like running around in the Septimon.
Yeah,
Like
and
right
you're
now,
just,
that's what I'm doing.
and you're just checking like how badly everything lags.
Sentinel protects me.
Oh, I mean that
Doesn't hurt.
yeah.
That's a given.
Not
That
me.
is
I'm
just
not. I'm not lagging.
Ah, fuck you then.
You are streaming, my friend. You are working your machine.
Call upon
No
the
contest.
Sentinel.
Come on,
But yeah, like definitely it's
all of you at once. I don't do over.
it
Oh,
sells
hi,
it.
Emperor.
It sells it really well.
Oh my god.
Hello.
There are like 4 echoes you dropped all of a sudden. What the hell?
Is that the guy? Is that the guy that does Wuthering?
Yeah, he's the
graphics
wood. He's the
whatever?
wither, the geography guy.
Yeah.
Hello.
The Wuthering geographic guy.
Yeah, we're still talking after 3
should-
hours. That's the biggest shock here.
That's
Is it?
that's like
Yeah, it's been 3 hours.
I had to cut short our previous talk with Trap because it was like fucking 2 a.m. in the morning for me.
We can,
I could have talked more.
I'm not gonna lie, we can probably organize another talk like this.
We can do it like periodically. I think
Like
And
We just mostly talks.
it's easy.
We just mostly talk through chat, and I feel like most of us just don't know how to say it.
Above all.
We don't find the time slot to talk properly, and most of the time we just like hop on 10 minutes talk and then deep.
yeah, we
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Maybe maybe not about the 1.0 stuff like previous story, but even right now there's just a lot.
we're just talking about 2.4. What the hell? That's a big ass head. That's a big ass helmet. What the hell?
We could probably talk for another 2 hours.
Yeah,
just
but
now
Oh, yeah.
at this point.
yeah, we could like if we
I mean,
know
we didn't even scratch the surface.
yeah, we have like so much more to talk about, but unfortunately we are humans and we have like and I don't know about these guys,
Yeah,
but
what time is
I'm
it for
definitely
you?
It's like 12:11 a.m.
The blind.
It's 11 minutes past midnight, my guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes sense. That makes sense. Like for you, it's
it's
It's kinda
pissed. It's
getting
really late. Yeah.
oh damn, you're actually starting to lag a lot.
Oh, so it wasn't me. Okay.
Yeah, look, they're like what? How many enemies are there? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What the hell?
Holy shit.
I don't know what you said.
Robo Ancient.
Astral modulation.
Wait, am I actually lagging?
Okay, now
Just a hit.
now you are not, but you were before.
I'm not surprised.
Arduous.
Yeah, I can't have shit in here. Oh my god. Okay.
Give me strength.
Yeah, Phoebe is killing your microphone.
Phoebe, don't put that blame on her.
No, Phoebe is killing your microphone. That's what's
Phoebe to
happening.
pee.
Because like every time you're doing something on her, then you start to lag.
Oh, so it's her fault now.
Absolutely.
Oh my god, don't put that blame on her. She doesn't deserve it.
Doesn't she now?
Okay, bet.
Oh, now you're just tempting fate.
Light Cloud.
Yeah, it's the thingies that the ones you see in oh fuck are they called? Mornfell Canyon. That's called the Light Cloud.
Yeah, but you can't even see Mornfell Canyon from here.
Yeah, but probably they go around. These are like soldiers. They probably patrol.
You're pointing at the wall. Wait, where?
Oh,
where?
that-
Oh,
place
those
is
two I
spot on.
didn't see.
Oh, here, I guess. But the hell? What the hell,
There
shit?
were
I mean,
another
it's
two
a
that
cloud.
were talking about it.
Moved.
What the hell, shit?
Like in game, you can't see a lot of stuff because a lot of stuff
Scaling,
is put to you through. Not only scaling, it's also skybox is controlled by local shaders. So you'll go to this location and it will change. So like, of course, you can't like see decent things, which is like, I feel like you can solve this But you probably need a whole new weather system, which is I don't think they have manpower to do. At least
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. Before they do anything, they should like fix the optimization for Septimon.
You should make a dorm system. I will fucking stand on that.
Oh yeah.
Pisses me off.
Don't let PGR players hear. Don't let Woo players hear you say that.
Jazz dorm not even like it's not even like that good.
Sentinel protects me.
You don't actually interact with DOM system a lot. Besides, right now you can do daily stuff there to get like characters, but like, yeah. But before that, you just did it for coins and for buy skin like once every 4 months.
But the skins, yeah.
The actual, yeah. But like still, people didn't interact with DOM because of the DOM. They actually interacted with the gift system for the constructs. So yeah. We don't necessarily even need a DOM system, we just need intimacy system actually fucking implemented in the game.
Like working,
right
doing
now
something.
With something, like at least let us farm gifts. Because I'm gonna be honest, farming intimacy is miserable as fuck.
Oh yeah, currently it's just
no,
like it's kinda ass. It's legit horrible.
You show
I
up,
just-
you
I
hit
need-
things,
I-
you spend plates, and done.
Yeah, and that's it. Like, I started doing daily commissions just because they give you some experience.
You don't do
Something-
dailies.
Yeah, some more intimacy. Yeah.
Name of him.
Usually don't do them because
Come at me.
I usually don't because I just log in, I spend my stamina and it's usually enough already, so it's like, whatever. I like stopped doing them in 1.1, I think, where they changed it to like 1.2, because before you needed to do them, but also Jinjo's
Barely made a
one
dent.
like sucked a lot because there was like
What a
3 or
waste
4
of time.
ones that required you to fucking talk to NPCs, go somewhere, do some shit. I'm like, I'm not there
Oh, the fucking-
here.
Give me
That,
your worst.
It was the one where you had
Paint,
to bring the flowers. Oh my god.
oh yeah,
I hated that
because
one.
you don't have, you don't have TPs like anywhere close, and it's like, okay, what the fuck?
Yeah, like,
And it repeats itself because he has fucking dementia or some shit.
yeah, like I appreciate it as a block of story, but I only want to experience that story once. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
No.
The hotel room is a good idea, but it would be nice if you could actually interact with the hotel room. That like you couldn't sit.
Over there.
Yeah,
That's why I should
it's
get like, because she can just sit anywhere, or like Carlotta, she can sit anywhere. But yeah, they should just include basic stuff like sit on the ground or I don't know, pose or whatever.
All of you at once.
It's not even
I
that
don't
hard
do
to
overtime.
implement because most Wuwa characters still use the how body type system. So you like need to make
Oh, yeah.
maybe six variants for every animation. It's not that much.
Also,
All yours.
go ahead, go ahead.
My shield can withstand more than that.
In the name of
No
imperative.
Oh yeah.
Come at me. That's
Oh yeah.
Hotel room
absolutely.
gave me opium for a dome system. Yeah, exactly. Like I was talking about it earlier as well. We have an option to steal Cartesia's painting in 2.4, like for no good reason. And I'm just like, that gotta be a setup. We have, like quest items. We have a lot of quest items. Yeah. Even though that, like, we have Camelia's bracelet. We have fucking cube from Peep that was a fucking atomic bomb, whatever.
And how the fuck do they call it in like JP the GPS gifts?
Yeah.
some pocket money. Won't say no.
Man, there is so much like that I feel like they get so close, but even like for example something stupid like the bath. If you go to the bath, like everyone is sitting so uptight and in full-on workload, and I'm sitting there like, who goes to the bath like that? Who does
Am I
it?
be real? Most models are made with the option to remove clothes on. That's just like how you do it. It's like there is no other way to properly do it. with closest one. So like you can just model some towels or whatever you want. Like not even maybe towels. Maybe that's going to be too much for Wuwa. But like I don't know, fucking. But
I mean,
bus
you can do
attire.
like a long towel. Why not?
Yeah, you can.
Like
you
something
can absolutely,
universal.
like, yeah, but just like make like a woman wear some I don't know white towels, men wear blue towels, and that would already just work. You don't even need to change hairstyles or anything like.
Yeah, we could just go like you know the old French style swimwear. It looks like really dated. Yeah, like you could just do that. They're just like, just do that as a simple model.
Specifically, make it not non-sexual, like not the point so that you can like look at more boobs or whatever. Like just make it make sense, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And also, like, please, for the love of God, change the sitting animation for that and for. It's so they sit so uptight. Yeah, it's so stiff. Exactly, like you can't not tell me that you're enjoying the bath. You aren't. I know you're not. Yeah,
I feel like it's supposed to be a thing that you just kind of discover and you're like, oh, cool, devs actually put it in the game, but for some reason they started to use it as part of marketing campaign for the stream, which is like really strange to me because there were similar things before in patches and they just never talk about it. Like, what's it called?
Yeah, and I feel like if you advertise it, then like do it well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Because like it's not super important, but obviously it's not super important. It's like pretty, minimal. It's not something that will make or break the game. It's just like little nice things that you notice.
The person in the chat said that they cry that they put the titles on dupes instead of intimacy. And it's like, yeah, exactly. Like, I can understand titles being specifically S6. I'm just saying that there's nothing for you to get when you max out someone's intimacy. That's the problem. Like,
Because what was it? They had the card
sigils.
Banner. Yeah, the sigils for the characters unlocked, which supposedly is supposed to be max friendship, but who knows when that's going to come out at this rate?
Yeah, especially because they didn't have any other sigil.
Yeah.
And they didn't have any of the new ones.
Yeah, so like it's cooked at this point.
The stop at Yinlin.
It's like they're bound to add it eventually, but the fact we don't see it now, that's disappointing.
I don't think it's like a thing we should get, because like personally I just don't give a fuck about this stuff. It's not like we play Wuwa in multiplayer every day so that it would make no, like, but whatever, I don't really care. But like still, at least something. I would prefer to have again, since we have the model system for characters, it's not all unique models. It's pretty easy to make accessories, in my opinion. So it could have been just like, oh, you have like intimacy, let's not say 5 new level 6 that you fucking grind for 2 weeks or whatever. You get, I don't know, you maxed out Zani, you get her, you can, I don't know, wear her horns on anybody, or like get a tail, like, whatever.
Yeah.
And you could just add it to any, and you can just add it to any resonator. It will be a really cool and rewarding system. But like, it's not there.
There's as usual. There is so much they can. There is so much potential that they can do. And
thing is, again,
efficiency above all.
Depends on potential, man. Yeah.
I mean, exactly. I do want to bring up the point that there is a lot of potential, but where are we drawing the line? Is like, okay, where are we gonna reasonably say, okay, that where can we cut the bar for this potential?
The thing.
Efficiency above all.
I think like good like
Right.
baseline would be because they still have to improve the game, like core game. So they still have to make new characters. They still need to make them play good. They still need to make new story. Usually better than the previous one. It's usually how it goes with gachas until like I don't know 3 years maybe later, and even still they can put out bangers that are comparatively better than the previous ones. Whatever fuck, they still need to do all that, but they just need. Okay, also new locations because we were getting like 2.4, so it's 5 patches. 5 patches, we got 4 new extensions. It's like it's a crazy pace.
It's a lot of
actually.
workload, yeah.
Yeah, and it's not like locations fucking suck if you don't count Boer Waters. I don't know what they were thinking with Boer Waters.
Well, water is just an entire like empty zone.
Yeah, it's
Nothing there, but
Or waters, or
nevertheless,
like boring waters.
Hey, no made a pun.
where's the no pun?
Perfect wind to
They
glide.
still need to do all that pretty much every patch, but they should have some baseline, like I don't know, maybe once every second patch or whatever, where they start to also introduce or revamp old systems. Or
Oh yeah, yeah.
introduce
They
new
need a
systems, like-
dedicated patch like to just update old systems.
Yeah,
And that's
I
probably
don't
what.
think making a whole patch about it is going to work because it's just going to be fucking 1.4 or 2.3 again, and nobody
Yeah.
fucking liked it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, we just crammed
But
good
maybe-
events in then at that point. All right.
Yeah, maybe even cut off on events, like maybe not make 2.3 cube event again because it took a lot of resources to make. Like
Yeah.
to be fair,
Like,
and maybe
like as
events-
like as horrible as 2.3 was, I don't think it's right to call it lazy.
I don't think it's
Certainly, they're like-
lazy.
Yeah, but a lot of people
they
say
might
like,
call
lot
combat
of-
event.
a lot of people
they
are
called it cubes to fight. Yeah.
yeah, like it's misguided maybe, but lazy absolutely not.
It was a miss, but it wasn't bad.
Lazy, yeah.
Well, it was a miss, but it wasn't lazy. Well, not
Yeah.
bad. It was not good.
Okay. I think
But
we're slowly like running out of things to talk to for now.
We are.
Oh my god, you guys can keep
No,
going.
we can keep going, dude.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I'm shackled by the
No,
yoke.
if you're tired, if you're tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
I'm shackled by the yoke of time zones. It's like the dead ass of night, and I'm pretty sure it's still like the afternoon for you guys.
For me, like it's early evening. It's like well,
Yeah,
not
that's
early.
that's
7
so
PM.
that's so comfortable.
No, it's like fresh.
Yeah, Noel is just awake. He's ready to. He's ready.
I'm just
No, it's
waiting to
ready to
jump into
go.
the convo, but you guys are like, bam, 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 like, damn, you guys got it down, pat. I don't need to do anything today.
No,
this-
no. Scream.
this-
Tell us to shut the fuck up.
No, why would I?
Okay, but yeah, we can probably like organize another one like after
Yeah.
a few days after the spoiler embargo ends for part 2, and then we can talk about that. Then
Yeah,
we can,
I mean, we can
Sounds like
just
fun.
talk
and then
about
maybe,
it
and then
see
maybe you can
where-
organize
where
it at a
we can
more
do it.
reasonable time so that I can actually like properly participate. But then again, like time zones.
It's okay. We can talk.
we can
about
work it out.
Burn or cross that bridge when we
can
get
talk
there.
about
Yeah, we'll
after.
figure it out when that happens.
Exactly.
All right, for the people like who are still here somehow listening to like poor people like lose their minds. So- like this is the most like we can probably organize another one. Maybe like
Yeah.
I've said it like twice already. I'm losing it. Okay.
Yeah. You're tired. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm
dude.
tired,
It's
okay.
fine.
All right, chill. Okay, I'm gonna go and stream now. Maybe watch your.
Oh, all right.
Maybe like who's streaming? I'm not. This isn't Twitch. I can't just raid someone. But
No, raids in YouTube work differently. It's like it's
Oh.
annoying how they work on YouTube. They kind of have to accept that you can raid them. They have to set you as someone that
yeah, you can. Well, Steel.
it's a nightmare.
I'm looking at my feed right now. You can go check Steelopunk. She's playing Reverse 99. I can like this. This is probably the part where I just link her stream. in
Yeah,
this
link it.
stream. Yeah, I'll just link it. Why not?
We can link it.
Yeah, link and dip.
Yeah, she's not even playing Wuthering Waves. She's playing Reverse 199, but that game is pretty
That's
good.
a
You
good
don't
game.
play. Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah.
With
Check it out.
yep, that's her stream. I'm gonna go end stream now. Ciao.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
And broadcast.